Okay, all right, and we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. I am Makini, artist and illustrator. No, I'm not in face cam this time, not today. And we welcome you to the crossover of the year right here on my channel, Makini Live. I am so excited about today because of our special guest, and we're going to bring him on very shortly. I know our chat is like moving at light speed right now because everybody's excited, and I am words cannot express how excited I am right now to bring him on. But first, before we do, we got to bring on my two co-hosts, Mads Mamabear and Bruce Lombardo. How are you guys doing? I can sense the excitement in the air right now between y'all two.
Oh, I am very excited for this. I have not.
You're so excited you muted yourself. Is that what it is? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
I'm so excited. I have not had an opportunity to be live with this particular person in forever.
Not since like what 2 years ago with the 2 years ago with the big Snyder Cut movement.
Yeah.
That is the sound of running. No, that's the sound of water. I'm just pouring water in my flask right now. Bruce, how you feel, man? How you feel? How's you ready for today? You ready for this week? Bruce,
Mexican Ironman is. I was talking, and my microphone is muted. So, yeah, there's one, but.
He's so excited he muted himself, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to talk over the man whenever I shut up, and I want people to talk over or talk after me. So I turned it off, and I'm like, I love having Mike on here, and this is going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to hearing about this in the next day or two discussion on other channels too, because I just
for fuck's sake,
that's the barometer.
For fuck's sake, you freaking! Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I just cursed. I just cursed in the first 8. Damn it!
Thank you, Loki, and thank you.
How dare you, bro? You made me curse in the first 8.
Yeah.
What?
I just cursed it. It's not even 8 minutes, and I already cursed.
Yep.
So I'll shut up now, and I'm going to turn off my microphone and just paint. You'll see my pretty little hands, my OnlyFans.
How dare you? How dare you?
Hello, I'm your resident Maki translator. What he would like to say is, great big thank you to both Loki and Mexican Ironman for becoming members.
Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get in here because we can't have him sit backstage any longer. He's making tacos for everybody, so we want to make sure that get the taco truck running and everything going here.
Wait,
so
what?
guys, welcome and I need a huge CSF Nation welcome to the one, the only.
Oh, that's the other reason he's cursing.
Mexican Ironman. Woo!
Mike.
The Chihuahuas go wild. Oh my god. Okay, wait, is this the cue me up? Is this the part where I put my underwear on and go camera on? Or is that an hour?
You could go camera on, just make sure you're wearing underwear.
Oh shit. Beard's back.
This is
just don't listen, just don't pull a DSP, you'll be fine. As long as you don't pin the camera down below and it's just like head chest up, you're fine.
Well, I'm excited to be here. We've never all four of us have never been on screen at the same time ever.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing this show for according to my count, about a year and 2 months, 14 months ago. So I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. Of course, me and Mads are recovering Snyderites.
Mm-hmm.
We're in recovery. The first step to be, Hi, my name is Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I've been a Snyderite for I don't even know how many years, but it feels like light years across the galaxy. And I'm now and my life became unmanageable, especially after James Gunn's recent announcement.
I know.
So I'm here at today's meeting for therapy.
To be fair, Mike, I'm partially mad at you.
What?
Because you scarred my eyes with that trailer for MILF Manor that you showed on Tuesday's show. I hate you so much.
Freak the crap out of Loki too.
I was like, what the hell is this?
I had no idea it was coming, and I was just like,
this is. I was like, I kind of agree with everybody in the chat. I was like, this is a level we have officially reached the lowest level of degeneracy that makes me even ashamed that this is existing right now.
Right. And despite popular belief, we're here to announce breaking news that MILF Manor is not the name of my house here on Hilton Head. No.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No. My dating choices are not to be scrutinized on this show today.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
The person whose dating choices are usually scrutinized is mine. So.
Exactly. So don't worry, everybody in the chat. I have a large window. Our studio has a large window just so for him to jump out of when the stream is over.
Woo!
Okay. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get in our chat. We're gonna get right into this, Mike. This has been I'm gonna be like flabbergasted. I'm just gonna be just geeking out. I'm just gonna be like having like a big just like fangirling over here. So my apologies in advance. We got 15 people watching, and everybody is like, my chat is freaking blowing up right now. We got so many different names here, especially one particular name that got me to curse in the first 8 minutes, which I'm very mad at you right now for. First up, thank you guys. If you guys can, please, I've told Bruce this, I've told Mads this, I've told Mike this. Listen, this is a big crossover, and this is one that took 14 months in the making. So this please,
is the greatest crossover of all time.
Share this sucker out. Share it out. Let's get as many eyes as possible. There will never be another
crossover quite like this. This is the biggest crossover.
This is big. This is
the last time and the first and only time Mexican Ironman will be cross-dressing on a live stream on the live show.
I said crossover, not cross-dress.
Oh shit.
Wait, what? Mom, let me get out of my kilt. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. Put the dress back in the closet. Okay.
I'll get back in my leader hose in just a minute. Hold on.
Okay, let's get to the chat, please. First up, Mr. Tickle Trunk with the taco heart emoji. Mr. Tickle Trunk, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate that. Mike appreciates that. Of course, our channel member, Tina Bojan. Tina, good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing well. Of course, our Stream Elements bot is up and running. Thank you, Stream Elements bot. Thank you for being here. Lucky Nako, thank you so much for being here. Grumpy Old Ninja Kentaro, our ambassador, one of our main mods, our purveyors of CSF Nation. Hola and hail. Hashtag CSF Nation. Let's all smash that like and enjoy today's stream sportation whilst I lurk because I got to clock in for work. Mike, you do too much work for us, man. We can't appreciate you far enough. And then we got Apollymi's Minion. Thank you. Good to see you, sweetheart. And let us know in the chat where you are right now because he's traveling around the world. So, traveling around the country and keeping us afloat. And then, of course, I got to say hello to our newest member of the CSF Nation. And he is cute, sexy, and fun in his own right. Mike.
That's
Mike,
me.
Thank you for being a member of the CSF Nation at the resident tier. I really appreciate that. And then I also have to shout out, we have a brand new ambassador that got me to curse within the first 8 minutes of this stream. So I'm probably going to get so this stream is probably going to get demonetized. Thank you, Loki.
To be fair, I mean, this stream does not, stand a good chance of remaining monetized the entire time.
Loki has become a channel member at the highest tier, the ambassador level. So Loki, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Mike, you two are freaking amazing. I did not expect this. I did not expect this at all. So for that, you guys are absolutely amazing. And I don't know what else to say. Welcome, Mexican Ironman and Loki's Morris and Mischief to the CSF Nation. Thank you so much, you guys. I will get with y'all later to discuss what we usually do. Actually, you guys will learn later what we do for our channel, what I do for my channel members each month. So you're gonna check that out. Stay tuned a little later on at the show, guys. Thank you all so much. Just Tickle Trunk, thank you so much. Thank you. Grumpy, thank you. Stunning, thank you so much. Adam Copeland, thank you. Hell, mocking draws and guests, I appreciate that. Johnny Cage, that's right. She didn't ghost you. You just left her speechless. Well, that's true. That's true. I agree with you on that one. It's one of the few times I actually agree with you, Johnny. But yes, I agree. And Loki said, oops. Yeah. Thanks, Loki. Just language, Makini. Gosh darn it. But yes. Johnny Cage became a sponsor because Stunning dropped 5 gifted memberships too. So Stunning, Adam Copeland is now a CSF Nation sponsor. Riot Kitty, who's already a sponsor, is now a further sponsor. Parrothead is now a sponsor. Thank y'all so much. Megan Jenny Wood is now a sponsor. You guys are all cute, sexy, and fun.
That is a serious generosity from Stunning and Brave Megatron.
That is a very
Megatron is fantastic for that.
Him and J.A.F.O of Dick's Division, so it's not Okay, quick hail. Thank you. It stays inside. Everybody's in chat. Simi is howling now. Apologies. I think that was probably my fault on that one. Sorry about that. J.A.F.O is here. Tickle Truck says you go pantsless or commando, camera above the waist. I agree.
Oh my god, that's a great idea. I need an aerial cam shot.
Oh my god, no.
Well, it's kind of weird because Fang had all these cameras on her balloon yesterday. I didn't understand it. I just thought like
it has been one hell of a week. I mean, here's the funny part. By the time they decided to shoot the balloon down, it was over. Guess what? South Carolina, where I live. I'm like, we're all like,
it was a taco balloon, man, huh?
Yeah, when the news came out, we're all like looking up in the air because we're all on the water on the beach side, right? We're like right on the coast, and we're all like, where is it? We don't see it. Where is it? We're all like looking up in my neighborhood, like here on this when this went down live, like literally everybody ran out of their houses and shit. We're like, where is it?
It lands right on top of his backyard.
Man, can you imagine if I got a piece of that action and sold it on eBay?
I know, right?
Shit. I'm like, authentic, and then at the authentic chain, and then have my Mexican hand filming it, picking it up from like the beach, and and then like let's say it was like Chinese radioactive material.
It was Chinese. It was like a Chinese taco truck advertisement. That's basically what it was.
How? We have flour tortilla. We have corn.
Okay, we gotta get to you go. We got the twerking Jedi himself, X-Wing, in the chat. X-Wing, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Loki says I'm on mobile, so I can't what? I'm gonna give him so much crap for it tomorrow.
Looking forward to hearing Loki's show in the morning. That's all I'm going to say.
As Loki says, "Oh my,
how dare you!" Lucky.
Hey, Riot Kitty, have a good day at work, on.
Keely, good to see you here. Everybody's saying, Milf Manor, where is this place? No, stunning. I warn you right now. Don't, please, just don't. Just don't, please. Please not.
I don't know. I think that would be another fun crossover. Transformers, Milf Manor. Come on, that'd be hilarious.
Okay. Loki says it's Mim's kind of show. Married MILFs go wild.
Whatever.
Is that true? Well, I mean, is there anything false about that, Loki? I mean, is there anything false about that, Mike?
Which part? The whole thing is a fake news. Don't believe that guy.
So you don't have a manor full of married MILFs go wild?
No. Well, no, not married. I'm not. Look,
okay.
I'm not saying that Mexican Ironman hasn't single-handedly tried to save a stripper or two from let's just say from a moment of need who may have been a single mom.
Okay, so
how... my work in the community in that regard is a commitment that I.
Okay, okay. We're gonna need a census on here on just how many kids share Mike's genes, just out of curiosity.
Oh, gotta go.
We need a census for that.
Gotta go. Can't stay. Gotta go. Suddenly, another show. Gotta go.
Keely Chow saying roll tide. Thank you. It's like we can't even discuss my what? What?
We can't even.
Yeah, we don't need to discuss that.
What?
What the fuck?
That better be the old school Velma, not the.
It would, of course, be the old school Velma. I tried watching the new Velma, and I had to turn it off because I was like, "Oh, bad. This is bad." About 4 minutes into it, you find yourself playing with your cell phone or like painting miniatures or wanting to play a long game of Axis and Allies, and the show just sucks.
Okay, so isn't Mike usually running out of MILF Manor while the husband's on the way in?
Oh my God!
Is that true? I'm just clarify. Is that
no, married MILF Manor? Yes, MILF Manor. No, Mexican Iron Man is like if it's just MILF Manor. I might stay up for a bit by the pool.
Okay, there we go. And it says War Eagle. Thank you. J.A.F.O says best crossover was when Batman swung in to save the day, ended up getting cameo in. I'm getting cameo in Debbie Does Dallas. I'll give you that one. Okay, I'll give you that one. Okay. Why is Milf Bear not sponsored by Basil of Oil Valet? That's all I seemed to catch when I was watching the highlight reel. I have to go back and watch DSP cure my depression.
That is a brilliant idea, actually.
That is.
Well, I don't know what Vagisil is, but
I
don't know if I want to know.
I don't want to know, Bruce. I really don't want to know. Bandito, thank another more channel members. Yo, que pasa? There you go. Thank you. Sci-fi is life. I've been told I need to watch MILF. No, you don't actually.
You don't.
No, you don't.
That's the great thing. You don't.
And Nako's congratulating Loki for getting me to curse in the first 8 minutes and getting the stream demonetized.
that is peak Makini. You got to watch him drive cars.
And then we got the lovely Jester's Darth Arlena. Hey Mac, lurking, drop in, say hi, leave live. Thank you, Arlena. Hope your day is absolutely wonderful. So, good to see you. And of course, Loki's more submission. Make sure you tune in for Mixing Iron Man's Married MILF Manor in Hilton Head Island. Boy, that's a mouthful. It's even the show's motto.
Hashtag fake news. There's no such show. Hashtag fake news. Hashtag.
Oh my god, the As reaction is muy bueno. The actual MILF Manor is woefully horrid. It has to be the most milquetoast garbage I've seen since I watched network television. I'm going back to GDP. Okay then. Hello, can't stay, but you have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Riot Kitty. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's not go there, please. See him buff. No, Laura again. Does he hate Brazilians?
Huh?
Should I just play the clip?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. This doesn't count as a super chat, but just so I can shut up Johnny Cage over here. Here you go. Are you happy now, Cage? By the way, I have 10 new super chat clips. I forgot to tell you guys.
Nice.
She's just a retooled Blanca. That's all she is.
Shh. I got 10 new super chat clips, so you guys know what to do. Anyway, Raikity's like, what? Stunning's like I do not want to call you the CSF Nation sugar daddy.
Hey, embrace it.
Riot Kitty says he keeps making me a sponsor. Yeah, Riot Kitty's Stunning's been redeeming everybody's memberships lately. So thank you, Stunning. There you go.
You know what? If anyone can have that title, it would definitely be Megatron.
No, J.A.F.O. No, J.A.F.O. Let's not do that, please.
Oh, hey, for more super chats on today's show, Mexican Iron Man is ready to be a sugar baby.
No, Mike, you will not do that, please. No,
I mean, we can negotiate
not.
what I'm willing to do.
No,
for the right amount of super chats.
I would do anything for love,
but I won't do that. And that. Oh my god. Actually says Mike the Homewrecker, Mexican Iron Man. Now Tina asks you a question, Mike.
Yes, I'm here.
Mexican Iron Man do anything special this Valentine's Day as it falls on Taco Tuesday?
I don't know, Tina. What time zone are you in?
Just prepare a window for him, Tina. Make sure it's big enough.
No. In my case right now, I would need the rear sliding glass door.
Sliding glass door is fine as long as the lights are out and he's able to sneak in and out like a thief through the night. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna get so. If this turns out to be the case, I'm gonna get so in trouble. We're gonna be so in trouble for this. I am.
It's diversity day. Like your channel's embracing the whole
I open
ESG.
ideas.
We're like building
Okay,
bridges
then.
here. The brown and the black folk.
Okay, there we go. Linda Cardellini is the most beautiful Gen X Italian woman. I agree. Power 700, good to see you. It's for yeast infections. It's for goth chicks who chase their leggings.
Oh.
That might be us on Valentine's Day.
Bro,
What
is
are
that?
you showing?
Let's. Why did you show that?
Because that's a hilarious meme.
Is that what I think that is?
I'm not sure what that was.
Because that looks like a certain body part that I think is going to get my channel yeeted off the platform.
It's a man sticking his head inside a fish balloon.
Oh.
Me going to the bar. I swear I'm not getting drunk and picking up a big girl again. And 4 hours later. But
Okay. That look like just put that away, please, because just
before Auntie Susie gets
before Aunt Susan catches into this.
Man, I'm sick of that Auntie Susie and her vicious.
Everybody
ways.
says Mama Susan. Everybody calls her Mama Susan. I call her Auntie Susan.
Yeah.
well, that's because she got a crush on you.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm sweet. I'm her favorite, I guess. MILF Mansion flopped anyway, but at least it's not worse than Generation Drog. That's true.
Generation Drag. Never saw that one.
Okay, let's see. Hey, Power. Ha! Shut me up like that ever happens. You know what? Stop. You know what? Dark Side, how's it going? Oh, we're going through. Hey, we are getting going right now. Get Mike to drink a Fanta and kiss his Alf puppet super chat now. Can we make that a mod in Street Fighter? And we have to make that look sexy though.
I don't have any Fanta, but I do have an Alf puppet downstairs.
You heard? Okay, now is he like? Okay, so
hold on, I'll go get him. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Talk to the chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, so we have an Alf puppet in the chat. Okay,
hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Alf is about to make an appearance on screen with Mexican Iron Man. Be right back.
Then. Bruce Bard, Dixon Vision loves his new Velma show so much he wants to own his own remake. Bruce does Velma. Okay, then.
That is definitely gotta be
I do need to update these emojis. I really do need to update the emojis. So hopefully more down the line. I keep saying that, but I really do need to update the emojis. I'm in my central time zone, and Valentine's Day is my birth. Oh my!
Ooh.
Should I play it?
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Okay then. So Valentine's Day is her birthday, and she wants, and she's wondering if Mike is doing something for her. That warrants a
what? Oh my God!
I never get tired of that one.
Okay then. All right. I thought it was get this woman. Let's not go there. Hey, Atwood, how's it going? Okay. While Mike is getting the Alf puppet situated up, let's go ahead and bring in the CS Babe because I did not have anything planned for him, so I'm gonna try to see if I can sketch something up real quick.
No, the funny part is, you are not the only one that's been excited about today. Most of the week, I have been listening to the little one do Loki's Mexican Iron Man Wants a Fanta song. Soon as I mentioned it,
Loki, you hear that?
I lurk sometimes, you know. But yeah, whenever she loves that Fanta song, and she's been singing it most of the week.
There we go. You see that, Mike? You have another fan. Little Bear.
Oh.
Wait.
She loves the song.
That's not the Lovely Sheri in a nun outfit, is it?
Oh no! I see Sheri in
Oh my!
Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord!
What? Oh my God!
And I'm back.
Lord knows I smash. Have you figured out clipping masks? Not yet. I'm gonna learn this week. I'm gonna learn clipping masks this week. So, like I said, I do not have any. Hey, I thought you hated him. I thought you hated him. Now we have Alf in the building right here.
Hey everybody, I'm here to visit my friend Mike. Hey Mike, how's it going?
So have you been locked up in his base? Has he been locked up in his basement the entire time? I think that's not how you put the knife through his. Oh my god! What is he doing? Oh my god! What is he doing? Oh my god! Oh, we got a lot. Wow.
Just kidding, I survived.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good. That's good. By the way, Sheri is saying is giving hearts for Mikey and Alf right now.
Yeah, someone sent me an Alf for Christmas. I opened it. Was it yesterday or the day before? I actually don't know who sent it to me, but someone sent it to me.
Yeah, this did get dark fast, stunning. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's okay. He's okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that I watched the Legion of Memers live stream yesterday after my show was over, and that was some peak memeage. I don't know if you guys saw the highlight reel. The FNT highlight reel was great. But
I'm still reeling from when Sheri memed the hell out of me when I did that face face reveal post.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking baby face and everything. Like, Sheri just memed it immediately. I was like, what? How the Wolf is asking how's the wee cub? How's little bear?
She's doing good.
Here we go.
Playing Roblox right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move Mike up. I'm gonna no offense to Bruce. Bruce knows. I'm just moving up so that you know.
Is what
I'm just adjusting. I'm just adjusting here. So
see, Atwood says, is it me or is it stuttering? Is what stuttering?
I'm hearing you guys fine.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you might
I'm
be
Am I
having some
stuttering?
Internet difficulties.
Mike, are you stuttering?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Okay, that's the last thing we need. That's the last thing we need.
I can hear everybody perfectly.
Okay, perfect. I don't know where to start.
Lovely Sheri.
Because we're already like an hour in, answering everybody's questions. So,
We could start with, let's see, we can pick China Balloon. We can pick 49ers losing and breaking our little football hearts.
refreshing if you need.
It was so sad. I mean, what team goes through, like, we went through 3.5 quarterbacks in like half a season or one season.
We lost Trey Lance to start.
We lost
And then
Trey Lance at
Jimmy
the
G.
start. Lost Jimmy G.
And then we found out that our freaking second string was probably one of the best decisions we ever had.
Right.
Freaking Brock Purdy, and then he gets injured, and there was no way that we were probably gonna be able to stomp through that Philadelphia's defense in the first place anyway.
Right. It was it was going to be an uphill climb anyways. It was going to be a super uphill climb from where I said. I'm like, I don't know if we could take the Eagles. And all these people are like, oh yeah, we're going to take. If Dallas could beat them, we could beat them. I'm like, yeah, that's a little different on that.
Yeah,
day.
but we beat Dallas. That's the thing.
Lovely Sheri says for $500 we can pick jumping out of windows.
Wait, what?
Well, if you want to donate as a super chat, you feel free to welcome to.
I'll say this much: if I ever get in Sheri, there's no way I'm ever jumping out of Sheri's window. Not for
okay.
$500.
First off, okay, Mike.
Yes,
I'm with you, Johnny.
She's mine.
Oh,
my.
Wait, is that what we in Northern California call? Have you called dibs?
Yes, I called dibs on Gerry.
Wow.
All right, put my stamp. Already put my stamp on that.
Oh, all right. So there is So on this channel, there's an outstanding dibs order.
No, I'm just saying. We have a large female fan base. I'm just saying.
All right, I must respect the dibs.
If you're going to do that, hold on,
Sheri, I'm just saying. I got dibs on Sheri and I got dibs on Maria.
Wait a minute. We're not even 40 minutes into the show, and like, what is this? This is like the NFL.
It's been established. Okay, this ain't a draft thing here. Okay, it's been established before. Okay.
Wow. Okay, Brown Boy, you go in the corner and play.
No. Hey, you got Mags. You got Six. You got a lot of people.
All right, cool. You got a lot more and I have my Alf doll. And then we can share Arwen too. So
Megatron says Squeeka's not going to be happy about that. You know what? She's not the only one. I'm with Squeeka. I'm feeling so unloved.
Oh,
Okay, Mike, would you
Ironman is here below
can
you.
we propose having a female, having all our favorite women on panel in a future stream?
Oh my
So we
God,
could
let's
just
do that
discuss-
show. Let's do that show. Let's do that. That is
That's
right
so
up my alley.
serious.
Look, I'm already below Matt.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
so let's
there's
see,
an
Matt.
infraction
So,
that
so I need to reach
said,
out to
and,
Matt.
And Maki's laying claim to
Squeeka.
somebody he hasn't even
Okay,
drawn her
I
yet.
am-
Come on.
Matt.
You got to bring Sheri.
Whoa! Hang on a second. How
And
does
then you
Sheri
gotta-
get dips
you
on
gotta-
Mama
you
Bear?
gotta
Hang
draw
on a
her.
second. What?
Wait a minute, what?
Hold on. Here, just to save confusion. There we go.
Dibs on Mama. Wait a minute, what the?
Okay, so this is gonna be the harm stream here. This is gonna be our
Sure.
like our our this
You
is.
can't lay claim on Sheri. You haven't drawn her yet. You have to have her on as a panel.
Oh,
guest.
so I have to draw them first to basically get.
Yes, sir.
So if that's the
That's
case,
your
then I get
rule.
Squeeka,
That's your
Arwen.
standard
So
rule.
I get Squeeka, Arwen, Maria. So that's 3.
Yeah. For them to
And
be eligible
Mags.
for the Maki
And Mags.
event.
I'm actually in Mags technically.
And it sounds like based upon everyone you've called dibs on, Mike gets an Elf doll and a canister of 40 weight.
No, that's
and
not. No, we did
and
not know.
I get an Elf doll and a canister of 40 weight motor oil.
See, you know what? You see, I feel like we need to stop here because I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Megatron, I think you're
I'm
looking
just
at
saying-
a different channel.
Okay, I'm just gonna be real here.
That's a different streaming service.
I am. Listen, real talk, Mike. It is so shocking to me with the stuff I draw that I somehow garnered a female fan base. That's all I'm saying. It is absolutely shocking.
You know and understand the female form. What female wouldn't watching YouTube wouldn't be attracted to your shows?
Well, especially since I do a face reveal and once in a while, and then I think that's where it kind of starts to.
That's what I keep saying. He's a keeper.
I do face reveals on channels, on different YouTube channels, and people lose subs. Aw.
Yeah, but when the couple times we've gotten Maki to do a face reveal on various channels, the subs go up and the view count goes up.
That's called effective marketing.
It is effective marketing. That's why I don't use it all the time. That's why it's a power. It's a power. I gotta use it at the right time.
Well, with great good looking power comes great responsibility.
Exactly, great good looking responsibility. There you go.
Right. When you look like a leftover tortilla truck, well then there's not a lot of responsibility.
Oh,
there.
come on now. Come on now. No, it's just no, I'm just joking. It's just that you and us, we do have like a large female fan base. We just like it's just like between us, and it's just like, wow, I see so many people, I see so many of us, and just this community. This wait,
what?
We got another one? Oh
What?
damn!
No way.
Oh god.
What happened?
I'm gonna find out.
Is that for real, or is that?
Power doesn't joke about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Power doesn't joke about that. You want to check with that one, man? I'm not seeing anything on that.
Chris said he's looking it up right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I thought he was already passed, but that was just me.
Yo, listen. Let's get back into it. Come on, let's not dwell on this. Listen, it's not just the female fan base, but it's just this amazing.
I automatically think Spider-Man. So.
I know, right? And just this amazing group of people, just this amazing community, this amazing group. It's amazing. I don't know how else to say it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, for all of the problems with social media and, for all of the things that social media does wrong, the one thing it has done right is that, I take myself, we were talking before the show backstage, ladies and gentlemen who are in the chat watching the replay. I was saying that I've rarely ever made these shows live that you've done because Sunday afternoons because I have to do stuff in the evening. Like I do Valiant show and stuff. Usually during the daytime, I'm out running around and stuff. But what I was telling you behind the stage is that, with your shows, like I usually watch them between 11 and 2 in the morning on the replay when I'm doing taxes, all year round. And I cannot imagine my life without all of the channels that I watch and all of the people I've gotten to know. And as a YouTube I joke around that I'm not really a YouTuber. It's debatable whether I am or not. But as a follower of YouTube channels and someone who watches channels like yours and so many others, you get to know these people, you get to know all these YouTubers, and maybe none. And I always think this is the weird thing about YouTube, because what YouTube does right is you can have like me. I have a relationship with all these YouTubers and these YouTube channels, and maybe that YouTuber, some of them I know really well that I'm really close to. Obviously, Loki's my brother, and there's other channels that I'm close to. Doomcock, I'm close to Tom, I'm close to Andre. There's certain people that are that I'm very close to, but I feel close to almost all of them because I've spent, like Trunk 3PO. I've spent thousands and thousands of hours listening and being a part of his channel until I met him last year in person live in Savannah. And the thing is, Makini, is like with you and your show and all these other shows, I cannot imagine my life without all of these YouTube channels and YouTube creators and YouTube people, because in the darkest of days, in the saddest of times, or in the most stressed out nights, like in the case of when I usually watch your show on replay, the most stressed out nights, the worst days, the saddest days, the toughest days, whatever, it is channels like yours and others that literally keeps us going a lot of the time on any given time. And that, to me, for all that Mama Susan, Auntie Susan does wrong, that is something that YouTube does right. I cannot, if someone said, who are your best friends or the most favorite people you have to talk to or interact with, I don't think I can name 10 people in my real life.
It's hard.
But I could name 100 in rapid fire off of YouTube.
Exactly. Who was snapping their fingers?
Me.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Mads. I was like, oh.
No. Hurry up, you Mexican Iron Man. Stop talking. You stop that.
No.
No,
you're right. It's like I always tell. I told Loki and a few others this a while ago that I remember my dad told me that with high school friendships, they come and go. Sometimes they don't last forever. And he said that, the friends that you meet in college, those are going to be your friends for the rest of your life. I would argue that within this community, the friends that I met in this community, these are going to be the same people. They're going to be there for me for every single facet of my life moving forward.
Right.
And that means a lot. It really, really does. And I'm truly am grateful for that. The funny thing is that we just I bring that up is because we just had I just had a friend all the way from middle school who discovered my channel, and she's starting a YouTube channel now too.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
She's become quite more in the chat, actually.
Yeah. I don't. She's not here right now because but yeah, she has. She showed up. She showed up a couple of times. And she was in the Friday, Mads knows because she was in the Friday, in the Friday stream chat as well, and it was just kind of like a blast from the past, and just like seeing it's insane when they find out, like your old friends find out your YouTube channel, and they want to just they want to become a part of it. They want to just join YouTube. They want to start a channel. They feel motivated, and it's such an insane feeling, and it's like. I don't know how it's so hard to fathom, but that's the strength of just kind of being a part of this community, this fellowship, this gathering, what you want to call it. Even though I don't feel like I'm a part of it, but I've known so many people and I'm friends with so many people that I hold close to my heart. Now, I forgot to give you a warning, Mike. There is kind of a prerequisite with my channels that we go very heartwarming. We go straight to the feels. Sometimes our talks kind of goes personal. Yeah, happy tears.
I am going to interrupt you before this thing disappears.
Because speaking of happy tears,
we got a $10 super chat
from one of the most lovingly people I've ever met. I mean, ever in my heart, and that is Squeeka. Squeeka, she just shows up just everywhere. And she has this presence that you want her. Just being here just makes you want to hug her, just makes you want to be around her. That's how just what she is. She's honestly even sometimes more humble than me, but she's an absolute sweetheart, and she is too much of a light in the darkness right now. So Squeeka, thank you for this absolutely lovely $10 super chat. That means I get to use one of my newer clips. So let me see what I can find for you. Let me give you. Let me see. I think that's $1 Oh no, need the $10 super chat. Okay, I'm gonna give you. Speaking of light, I don't know if you're fond of purple lighting. What? Shush your face, fuck. No, don't start. All right, screw you. This one, $10 super chat. This one is just for you. If I could freaking find it. There you go.
Whatever, I'ma do whatever, doing it forever, yeah. You know this, never lying, get it trying, I live for the sky, you know this, never lying. Tell her, never lie, let her go back home, that's how I'ma rock this shit like fashion, dance, going to the city. One way, I'ma look so clear,
Thank you, Squeeka, for the $10 super chat. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. GG's on the video. Thank you. Mega Jetty and Adwood. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Just tells me shush my face. There's no match for the Makini's cheating on you now. Getting your. What are you talking about, Bruce?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Velma. She gets to be Daphne.
Wait, who gets to be Daphne?
Squeeka.
Squeeka's maybe too short for Daphne, though. I don't see her like that. I don't see her that stuck up, though.
Trying to think. She could pull it off.
It takes up totes of Velma.
That's a show I didn't watch. Is anyone watching that? And like, seriously?
No.
Bruce actually put a very interesting review on it earlier in the stream. That that I'm really glad that we can circle back to. It's not fap-worthy. What was that?
Yeah, no. So with Velma, it's it
ruined the franchise. And where's the fucking dog?
No, it's not just that, but it's just with me, Mike. I'm just like, listen. You guys can talk all you want, but I'm just not participating in hate watching. In fact, we got a huge rant from Mads like 2 Sundays ago about Velma. So my stance is I am not gonna hate watch something. That's just not my thing. You guys go on ahead, but not my thing. So
well, I think I'm following your lead because I've turned the corner dramatically. Like I was hate watching a lot of stuff for a long time. I just don't. I just binge watched Yellowstone for God's sake.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of it?
I freaking loved it. I couldn't believe it because I'm not the biggest Western guy in general. And then, people have been telling me in various live streams, check it out. And I'm just like, whatever. And then someone told me to go watch this guy named Jack White. Sweet guy, means well. Keeps giving me things. I just can't do anime, so I tried to start Bleach. Have you guys heard of Bleach?
I was a huge fan of Bleach back in college. So
it just isn't my thing. I'm not an anime kind of guy.
Exactly. No problem.
I got it's kind of like I grew up with just a different style, and I just I got up to episode 11. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore, and it just wasn't grabbing me.
Wait, what? Squeeka, what?
Whoa!
I was waiting for you to notice that.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Squeeka, I love you, but I wouldn't.
That may be the funniest thing I've ever seen put on the screen in my entire. I gotta put this.
Okay. Wow. Okay then.
Later, Squeeka.
Wow, it literally says I gotta go back to work. Wow. That is a baller move right there.
Okay, Squeeka, I'm probably gonna need to talk to you just a little bit later about that.
Do you need a couple minutes, Makini?
No, I'll just say it is. Listen, all I'm gonna say is Squeeka is my Squeeka. She's my ambassador, so she's one of the highest tier members. And I already mentioned this that for my highest tier members, I'm gonna do a not safe for work pick for Valentine's Day, and I'm trying to reach out to all my highest tier members to know what is like. Okay, what do we draw the line at?
Do we draw any lines? Ha
No, well. Let's put it this way. I messaged them and I told them I'm willing to do this, that, and that. I just need to know what the line is willing to be drawn, because the last thing I want to do is make even my highest tier members feel uncomfortable about something I just drew. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, Squeeka, if you could check your DMs when you can, because I put you in a separate group chat for it, and just respond when you can. I really appreciate that.
Megatron says Sheri has some competition now.
Man, it is
on.
My. Forget about Tibbs. I'm going to be your referee. I'm going to run security.
Okay, so looks like I'm going to have to get started in that Makini Dojinshi right now. This
today announcing
this hentai comic.
The launch of Makini OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I've been trying to get him to start up an OnlyFans website for a while now.
That is a freaking brilliant idea.
Only hands.
Thank you. OnlyFans for kinky artists. Yeah, Power says weird retcons in Zombie Island sequel, 13 Ghost movie, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo get a clue, and Be Cool Scooby-Doo are all in the Shadow Realm. You know
what?
Power, I don't think so. I don't know. But I really don't take anything that would possibly come out of that show as even remotely canon. At this point, it's just a show that happens to vaguely resemble Scooby-Doo. It's not even actual Scooby-Doo. It's just a character named Velma.
I'm sorry. You just heard me drop my pen for a second. I just saw Sheri's comment.
I said Vic.
Can we have Makini draw this, please? For the fans.
For science.
I'll make the Jello.
Sheri, what flavor Jello?
Yeah, I'll make the Jello and I'll load the Jello Jello pool.
Just for science purposes. What flavor Jello?
Yeah, and I'll run the video camera.
Sheri, guys, it doesn't have, guys, you know how hard it is for me to draw with that down there, okay? With that down there. Not focus. I can't pay attention.
Real life reenactment of sound effects from underneath Makini's table.
Can I share this? I want to share this right now. This is, fine. I'm going to share this right now because this was funny.
My curiosity.
I shared this to Mads. And this is an art challenge I did. This is an art challenge I found. And I thought it'd be funny to do and make this into a comic. And I'm going to show it to you right now. Mads knows what I'm talking about.
Now I know what you're talking about.
I'm just thinking to myself here, what should I do this? All right, here. All right. I'll show you, Mike. Just it's about to go there.
I'm ready. I can handle it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got so many ideas for that right now.
I'm surprised you haven't done something yet.
I got too many ideas, and I came up with an entire
most women I know.
I came up with a comic strip. I came up with a comic strip idea for that too.
No. They put one boob on each shoulder, and their chin goes on the top of your head. And
Show him the other
what
one.
are you doing?
Oh God, this is another one right here.
Show him the other one. He'll like that one.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Welcome to the Sunday stream where Mexican Iron Man's on fire already.
Now, we could do this
Let
with
me give you a
now.
hand.
Now, I'm just saying, Mike, if you start a gaming channel, I'm just saying, just think about.
Well, maybe I will be coming.
Believe it or not, this is as racy as we get in the mutual DM.
No, yeah. No, actually, no. For real, between like me and Mads, we don't even like chat in like DMs between each other. We just chat in the CSF Nation DMs. We don't really. I just send her links to the stream and such. We just send her for the.
That's.
Bruh.
Okay,
yeah,
we're Mega Jetty.
Sheri's like, wow. I don't know if Sheri's like, wow, in a. I don't know how much her response to that is. But you want to throw the Squeeka me and Jello comment at me. You want to get me on that one? I was like, okay, I'll do it. Okay,
don't be lighting no fires. You don't want our boy to put out.
All right, exactly.
And Power, I think Power's got
Pause.
I love it. I still want to know. I still want to know what flavor Jello? Lime, strawberry, blueberry. What?
It'll probably be grape.
It can only be cherry.
It'll be grape. I'm
Why would it be grape?
I'm old fashioned. I'm old fashioned grape jelly. Are you sending? Stop. Listen. I'm gonna ask you. I implore you guys to stop giving me ideas for the not safe for work tier for my channel members. Okay, that's all I ask. I got too many ideas as it is.
Well, I need to know for science.
Guys, this is too stop. See, this is what happens, Mike.
I love it.
This is why they mess with me all the time.
This is my kind of live stream.
This is mess with me, okay?
The only downfall about the digital tablet is we don't get to watch his hands blush anymore.
Exactly.
That's another drawback of the digital stuff.
Unless I bring my other camera on right now. Sheri, that's not helping. Okay, I love you, but that's not helping.
It is helping. We need the details.
My biggest problem is I haven't stopped staring at Sheri's avatar picture because I always crush on nuns.
What? Boy, that's a weird one.
They're forbidden fruit. You're not supposed to do anything with nuns, but there Sheri is.
Bruh, I've seen too many nun fan art to tell you probably lose it.
You're not supposed to eat it, but damn it, that apple looks good.
I'm just saying, I've seen too many. I can't even show them on here.
I didn't go to Catholic school. I never saw nuns growing up.
Okay.
I
have this cherry tattoo.
Oh my God. Now, come on. You know what the next question you have to ask is? Where? Come on, go.
Okay, Sheri, I'll bite. Where is it?
Photos?
Just out of curiosity, just where is it?
It's for scientific research. Look at me egging you on.
Ruben Christopher Haynes, hello, good sir. How are you?
This is the best live stream ever.
Like I said.
What part of
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Hi.
What?
Oh my God!
There you go. There. I can't pay attention to drawing now. Thank you for that. Thank you, Sheri. Thank y'all so much for messing with me right now.
And as the microphone moves to the sounds below Makini's desk.
That's your mic.
Oh, oops.
That's your mic.
Oops.
Oh my God.
Oopsie daisies.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's get back to it. I love this chat. I love this chat. This is shit. You guys are for me for a reason. And I can't tell if you guys are serious. I can't tell half the time if you guys are serious or just messing with me.
Oh no, these ladies are serious.
I think in Sherry's case, she's actually serious. I don't know if serious about the tattooed part or serious about the jello part.
I think she's serious about every part. I think we should play a game called Can Makini Find the Cherry on the Chest?
I'm curious. I mean, you know,
America wants to know, Mads.
Frankly, most people in the community don't even know that I got a tattoo.
Mads, please.
That is a shame.
Please stop. Just stop, please.
That is a big shame.
Stop, Mads. Don't. I don't want to know. Please.
It's on my back.
Which part of the?
Oh, please.
You focus on your drawing. I'll go find the tattoo. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
We find out Sherry's married.
Right, Maki, right between my shoulder blades. I've got a blue sun with a Triskellons in the center.
Okay, at least it's not my logo or anything. Thank God. Thank God. Or Ronin Soul. I don't know.
It was a custom design done by my brother's best friend. You think you would let it go any lower than that? Come on. He's afraid of my brother.
Okay. Ruben Christopher Haynes, thank you for becoming a new member at the ambassador. Why I have two? How did I get more ambassador members? What the hell? Who's joining the ambassador tier now? So I got Loki and now Ruben. He's joining AFK, Grumpy, Squeeka, Java. Now I have 6 high tier members now.
Isn't that the goal?
So I'm gonna have to. So I will have to do something not safe for work for you guys this month.
And you keep saying it. That's why you keep getting more, because a lot of people want to see what you can throw out when you go not safe for work. Frankly, if I could swing it financially, I'd be curious myself.
I am so scared about y'all's reactions if I do it. I am so terrified. It's a noodly with wings.
The people demand.
Nice.
The people do not want to be safe at work, sir.
Ruben, thank you for the member chat. I will not play the welcome to CSF Nation clip again. In the meantime, I will treat this and everything that Sherry is saying right now as a $50 super chat. So for all of this, for Ruben joining the ambassador, and for Sherry continuously messing with me, and for Mads messing with me right now, and for Squeeka, and for everybody else.
Apparently we're messing with Josh.
I mean, it is a nice thought to have 4 boobs playing with your face. Yes.
You know what? This is all for you guys. Thank you, and I hate you. There you go. I've lost any semblance of sanity with my chat anymore. I can't.
It's okay, Makini. I just went down a YouTube algorithm hole, and I didn't realize so many people made their grift off of DSP hate clicks.
Wow. Anything to get off this topic, I guess. I want some poison. Elias, Sherry. Oh my God, Sherry! Sherry's like nice.
It is a nice clip.
I love that clip. When Poison wins, everybody wins. I feel like I won.
Yeah, of course. I just want to remind everybody that Poison. I just want to remind everybody that Poison is. No, actually, she isn't. I don't know. I can't tell. It's just like it's this whole stipulation where she's actually trans, but she's actually not. But it's like, I don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't want to win that game.
Okay, so little funny thing. Okay, people who know this because it was weird thing that they actually made in the original Final Fight. Okay, so for those who don't know, this is a little bit of lore I found out. So in the original Final Fight, because at the time you can't have like a male character beating up a female character, especially in a brawler, they made Poison a male. And it was just to get us just to get through US, just so it could make it to the US and such like that, censorship and such like that. So that was been kind of an ongoing thing with Poison's characters, that she's possibly trans.
Well,
possibly. It depends. It really depends.
Well, based upon what I saw in the video, I'm willing to perform an investigation.
That is all woman. Yes.
Okay. I'm willing send the Mexican in for investigative research.
Okay, I got too many clips like that. Anyway, yeah, Power knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, it's funny. It's funny you bring up the Mike is loving this right now.
I'm loving this stream. You can tell.
I feel like we have to bring him back on for a second.
I literally, we may have to, and I'm down to come back, but I know you've only got like 4 more Sundays, but
I got like 2 more this season. I think I got 2 more this season.
I'm down to come back
in March.
I'm down to come. It's a very different. You know, the thing about this is I've listened to your show so many times, like when I've been doing taxes, but it's a totally different experience
to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's a totally different.
To be a part of the madness.
I mean, and I do lots of live streams, but this is it's like when I do Loki shows. Like some of the live streams I do feel a little bit more like work than fun, you know. But like one of the things,
this is pure fun.
This is pure fun, and me and Loki.
Yeah, this is pure fun at my expense.
What? Oh, you know what? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen around the world, watching live, watching on the replay. Oh, poor Makini Draws, who has women hitting on him from every time zone on the planet. Oh, exactly. What was you?
Exactly. I'm a human flirting survivor. Exactly. I'm a human survivor. Okay.
Wow. And in the zombie apocalypse, when nations fall and only one man rises to draw, all the women flock to your pen.
Oh, that's where we build the CSF Nation for real.
Exactly, dude. Can you imagine we'd have a compound and shit?
Oh, you kidding me? I'm kidding me. My plan is to take over California. That's why.
It wouldn't have to work that hard for that. Come on now.
Say that again.
You would not have to work that hard to take over California.
Yeah, we'll call it the CSF Nation. There you go. It'll be a sovereign state.
Yeah.
We get diplomatic immunity over here, okay?
I think it'd be fun.
But yes, I Makini 90 human flirting survivor, you know.
It would be like in Battlestar Galactica and Baltor when he had his harem and they were all meeting at the secret meetings on the ship. Like that in the compound there'd be this this drawing temple and all the women would flock in the afternoons to see what you draw me.
Yeah, they're gonna treat FBI's gonna treat it like a casting couch.
Please draw me.
HW
no,
now,
you're just performing a service. You're like, yes, I shall draw you, young handmaiden.
Oh my god. But you know, I'm just saying I'm a human flirting survivor, so don't find my don't bring up the World Star Hip Hop video I did, or else I'm gonna ban all of you.
Oh, that's what you know what? I thought of a great idea.
I'm just watching this in real time, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Dude, it spun out of control. What's this chick's name? What's her name? Blue? What's her name?
I don't know if I can say her full
Eliza,
name on.
or
I don't know if I
whatever
can
the
say her. I don't know if I'm allowed to say her full name on YouTube.
All right, my new,
because
the
we're probably
new.
gonna
If
get-
me
I
and
just
her
say
had our
EB.
own show, we'd call it Brown and Blue.
Yeah, I'll just say EB.
There you go,
Just
EB.
like with AH. Just the EB.
Remember
And
that lame software store, EB Games? Well, this is
Yeah.
like that. EB
without
is a
the
person.
games part. And I have to say a big hi to the person that we mentioned earlier. This is Julie Nian.
Hey, Julie.
Julie, good to see you, sweetheart. She's the person I mentioned earlier who an old friend from high school who discovered my channel, and she's now motivated to get back into art. Not just start a YouTube channel, but to do art. And I didn't tell anybody this, but she was one of my biggest motivators all the way back in middle school. I mean
great.
that. I mean that. I was jealous of her talent, and I still am. And
That's kind of cool.
yeah, it means a lot. I don't, and that's the funny thing is that I don't tell my real life friends, or I don't tell my coworkers, I don't tell really anybody what my YouTube channel is or what my social media account is. I try to keep it separate, but you know what? Something slipped through the cracks, and Julie gets a lot of love. She does. She does. Everybody's giving her so much love in the chat right
What I'm
now.
laughing
So,
at.
oh, what? What are you laughing at? You didn't mean the blue girl like
That's great. Left power.
and to be fair, Amber Rose became famous without having to speak so much. So,
It's funny when Amber Rose does.
well, I actually have more respect for
her
Amber Rose than I do for EB.
popularity
So, okay, to be fair, I have more respect for Ladies of the Evening than I do for EB. It's just, dude, it's just getting crazy, and now it seems as if, you know, all this is unfolding, and one of the channels that I do follow, Tim Pool, is getting involved in it now, and this is the new Jack Murphy.
Dude, it is. I can't follow Tim anymore. I just can't take him seriously.
I understand. I understand
I
that.
just-
I understand
I
that.
just
I still
can't.
fall for the general news and stuff.
I stuck
but
with him through the Jack. I just can't. I
not
just,
anymore. Yeah.
I just
there's
can't.
a
And
line,
plus,
yeah,
I have a problem with people blocking people in general. Like,
Same here.
I think
know
anybody
everybody-
ought to be able to say whatever they want, and everybody needs to be big boys and girls and take
Yeah.
comments. And
Yeah,
once
I
you start-
agree. 100%
to me,
on
blocking
that.
is just one level, a couple levels removed from canceling. And
Right, and and I understand. Everybody has their issues with the parties involved, such as TP Temple, such as even Brittany Venti, and such as Jeremy the Quartering. Just a lot of parts involved. I get it, but
isn't it amazing how one chick with one grift can put a dagger in between long-standing relationships,
and how have this much power to just not just lock out of people's content, but file false DMCA claims,
right?
Essentially, and that's the messed up part. And it's just like, you could have, all this could have been averted if you just came out and said, I used to do that, but that was a long time ago. I'm different now. Things have changed. There.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Whose fire alarm's going off?
We teased Maki to the point that his room is just now.
That's not me. Who's that?
Not me.
Maki.
Oh.
Apparently, the chat got so hot it set off his fire alarm.
You know what? He must have a body temperature activation device in between Sherry and the other girls here. He just.
I never want to read Lovely Sheri ever say anything about a blue waffle. Never, damn it, ever. ever.
I love it.
I do.
Yeah, what happened was Sheri just kind of set off the alarm, just like a
Yep.
little too late. It was like a little bit too much of a delay. Or that was the EB alarm.
Come on, Sheri, light Max, fire.
You know,
comment of the year.
you know what? We're here trying to set a good. I'm here trying to set a good example because Jolie is in the chat, and I try to be, we try to
You
set a
know that's
good
just gonna
example.
encourage us more.
Yeah, I know. I can't stop my chat. It just goes along with
I
it.
love it,
Don't
Joe.
bring- Don't bring- Oh my god!
You know, every time you play Fortnite, you keep coming across that one place that I keep saying it's the CSF Nation compound.
Don't bring it back, Lane. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'll remember that. Thank you. Yeah. It's crazy. This whole situation continues to go, and it's like normally I wouldn't care, but it's just like a continuing car wreck. You're just like, what is going on here? You can't take your eyes away from this. And I'm just like, what?
It doesn't end.
Bye, Monkey Jeebus. Love you,
Yeah,
little
it's
buddy.
just like the whole like Twitter files, the whole just gonna break it just break it. More stuff is coming up the surface, and we're just seeing like a
It's like
Just-
a 20-car pileup.
yeah. It's like a
Gross.
complete pile up.
Like the
Yeah,
carnage
and
just
it-
doesn't stop.
Have
Oh,
no
fuck.
power.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up, Cage.
Babe, Monkey, read that again.
Your paternity tests have no power here.
Exactly. That ain't my kids. That ain't my kids. As long as I'm here, I got sovereignty here. They ain't my kids. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it would be like an auction if we actually did that. You, Makini, are the father.
Wait,
You,
hold on a second.
Makini.
How am I? Probably people in the CSF Nation who probably have Mike's DNA anyway.
No.
Am I right? Am I right, Mike? No.
No.
Oh, really?
I am but a humble tortilla farmer
Okay,
here
so,
on
so can we, J.A.F.O, can we get a backlight in here? Just to double check. Can we get like a consensus here? Just can we get a DNA test? I just want to double check, see how many are Mike's. How many of Mike's?
I am but a humble tortilla farmer.
You say that now. You say that now. We'll
I am but a humble
later.
tortilla farmer.
Listen, as long as it's not one of them is EB, we're fine with that. Okay, we'll happily cover your tracks here. I can't even. I can't even with this. Just
dude, and it's not like look, I gotta say that. I don't know, and it's lying about the age too. All right, why can't you just say she's 41 and looks good for her age?
let's not go the whole. Let's not go about the whole talk of consent too.
Oh my god, I just saw that yesterday.
Yeah, the whole consent thing.
I just saw that yesterday.
I'm not aware of what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
No, are you serious?
I'll just put it this way. I'll put it this way. Same rules apply here at the CSF Nation. 18 is the legal age consent.
Yep.
Period.
Is there a problem with that? Is there seriously a human being on the planet that doesn't understand 18 equals adult, can do stuff? Below 18?
Well,
no.
apparently.
Said in the best way possible that won't get me yeeted off the platform and demonetized.
Apparently, EB has differing ideas about that topic, sir. As presented by videotape evidence on a live stream.
Oh, wow.
In fact, not only does she have differing opinions, she says that it should be kind of like a, how do you say it? Decide as you go type of scenario. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Very disturbing. And I'll tell you, based upon some of my exes, I got to tell you, like, I don't know. I mean, I got to tell you, like, I don't know. I think people around the world are just. This is just disgusting. You know what I mean? This is.
It is.
It's just unfathomable. I just can't understand. I just can't understand it. I just can't understand this shit. It makes me nauseous, bro.
It does. It does. A community. Yeah, it's basically a community decision, and it's honestly disgusting. Just I have lost of words right now. We're watching this train wreck happen in real time. And it's just my eyes are glued to the screen. My eyes are just constantly glued to just this whole thing with the the EB files that Jerry's putting out, just all of those stuff. So we're not going to hear the end of this for a long time. Like with the whole Jack Murphy situation, it was like, okay, we had that. He had his meltdown, and then it just kind of came and went. He went into hiding.
Right.
This, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Right. I think
because what we heard from Jeremy is that, EB pulling this stunt, and what we heard from Brittany Venti as well.
When did she become a fucking curated?
Let's put it this way. EB may have a lawsuit on her hands.
Really?
Or maybe more than one.
A legitimate one?
It might be. I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but it sounds like, because Jay, he has his coffee company, and what Brittany's doing, and them getting locked out, and sending all these false claims. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out into like they're just gonna have to take this shit to court.
Well, you know who's disappointed me greatly in this whole thing? I'll tell you who's disappointed me greatly.
Who was that?
Elon Musk in this whole thing, because he has been revealed to be the biggest billionaire beta ass simp bitch I've ever heard.
Damn. Yeah, I know Bruce has lost.
He keeps.
Bruce lost his trust with Elon a while back, and so have I. After this situation. Because it's like, okay, this is new Twitter, but it's the same as the old Twitter, basically.
If not worse.
In some cases, if not worse.
Look, Lovely Sheri agrees with me with her comment.
Mm-hmm. Elon is a how does
you have $1 billion weight in your wallet?
Wait, what was it? What was it? PewDiePie. What was the term? I forgot. It's at the top of my tongue. It rhymes with pimp. Oh, that's right.
So he's got all this money, and yet he's falling for that. She's a mid at best. Like, I'm no pickup artist in the least bit, but I'm a 48-year-old man with a fat belly and a beer addiction, and it would take a lot of alcohol for me to think I'm gonna fuck something that looks like that. No, because she doesn't appeal to me, and she shouldn't appeal to grown men because she's not a woman. You know what I mean? Everybody saw the W at the World Star Hip Hop video, and I will say this with confidence: I can draw girls better looking than her. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing dreamy about her, and there's nothing fantasize worthy.
I've seen better.
Going home to that every day.
I've seen fatter. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's not appealing in the least bit.
That's like barely a 7. Barely.
Sheri, look at Sheri. She's giving a work.
She's not even a 6.
Yeah, Elon's a 2. Sheri's a 12.
Sheri in a nun outfit, she's a 20 out of 10.
Okay, more like a 22.
I love this show.
I know, right? No, and I know, right? Power gave it a good point. Yeah, apparently we haven't gotten to that part yet. We haven't gotten to that part yet. I guess he likes him. I guess he likes him having like to leave surprises on their bed sheets.
Yeesh.
Of course, to be fair, with what EB's doing is the equivalent of that.
I mean, come on. Nothing says you're number one like leaving a number two.
Uh-huh. You ain't wrong, Matt. You ain't wrong about that.
Nice.
I mean, I no lies detected on that one. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy, and this year is just going to be. I'm led to believe that 2023 is just basically going to be 2022 the DLC, which is essentially 2020 the DLC. We're not going to hit peak. We're not going to hit peak, and yeah, and I agree with Bruce. I agree with J.A.F.O. I don't have much to say on Venti. She's had a hot take here and there before, which I have strongly disagreed with. I do remember her trying to go after VTubers like Gargura and basically equating anybody who supports her to being a P word. And it's like, okay, we've okay, so you're dusting up the whole lolly argument here again. So yeah, you got rightfully roasted for that. Other than that, I really don't have much to. I really don't have really much to say on her as much as that. So, but in what's going on here though is a matter of principle though. It is a straight up matter of principle because it's one thing to go on this tirade. When you're found out, you're going on this tirade, and keep this in mind. EB is trying to hatch her wagon because of AT.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Actually, I find it funny that we've stopped talking about him now.
Right, like he's completely
we all stopped talking about.
Right,
him
he's complete. No one's talking about him anymore. He's been in jail for over a month. I mean,
the
Matrix accomplished its objective because they got him to stop talking. Right.
Yeah, now we just shipped our way. Now we're just switching over. Now it's just what's next.
No, isn't that fascinating though, Matt?
It is.
I mean, seriously, like for literally for days, weeks, months on end, there was like Tate after clip after show, and he's on this show, he's on that channel, he's talking to this influencer, that influencer, he's over here, he's over there, he's da 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 da.
I'm with Fats on this one. I don't know much about AT to say anything about it, so I just stay out of it. So however, I know that a lot of my friends are vehemently strong against him, and they do believe that he has been that there is proof that he has been doing those kind of things. So I don't have anything on that. I don't think, and I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying they believe that those claims are actually real. So I don't know.
I'm gonna go innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah. So I'm staying out of it. That's too much for
too hot.
It's too hot. That is too hot. And it's just with the EB thing. It's just like your behavior is, and the fact that you have so much power too. That's the scary part.
It's like she's got a client list from a certain man hung himself.
And later today, we'll be serving virtual rabbit chicken tacos.
Thank you, Mike.
Mark, you see how I saved the stream right there?
Thanks, Mike. Yeah.
Rabbit chicken tacos for everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Available at the Makini Draws Women Naked booth.
Whoa! Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute. We didn't establish that.
I'll get the trailer parked in about.
Wait, hang on. Hold on a second. Slow down there. Slow it down there. We didn't establish anything about that.
Sunday. Do you guys want 10-inch eating? 10-inch eating. Big tacos, burritos, wrapped up meat. You like cheese? How about queso? How about all this? Come to Maki's booth. Come to the taco truck. Come for your wallet. Nom nom nom.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Let's move on, Ed B. Good to see you here. We're all over the place right now. We're all over the place. Thank y'all so much for being here. I don't know how many likes we have, but we are just blowing up right now. And this stream, you guys are absolutely amazing. This has been thank you to and yes. Can we get a congratulations in the chat, please? I am officially over 1,300.
Woo!
I finally crossed over to 1,300. I'm not stuck at 1,296 or 1,297. I'm officially over 1,300.
Nice.
Finally. Now we got to get to 2K. Now the real work can begin.
Now the real work can begin. I love it.
Well, the real work's always been good. No, it's a.
I'm like, that's what I was about to say. I was like, what have you done about the last 2 or 3 years?
I'm joking. We've been on this 2K stint since probably since early January, since late December. And the reason is that me and Bruce, we have this bet going right now that
okay,
this bet to get me to 2K before May 7th, which is my birthday. That's gonna be kind of the decision point. If I don't get there, Bruce has to owe me $100. If I do get there, then I have to owe Bruce $100. So that's kind of the.
I'm
Drop
debating.
some peach
Do I
emojis
just
in
call
the
the
chat to
nearest
celebrate.
Hastings or art store near him and be like, "Here's $100 for my friend Makini 90."
It'll be a gift card.
Because if I do it through YouTube, they're going to take away like 40% of it.
I know, right? So yeah, that's kind of the bet. That's kind of the bet. So yeah, if you guys want to help us with that, if you guys want to help me win this bet, so I don't have to pay. So if you guys want to help. Okay, so technically, if you want to help Bruce win this bet and me in the process, so that means I have to give $100.
So if you win, you still lose somehow.
If I win, I have to give Bruce $100. Yeah. If we make it to, the goal is I have to hit 2K before May 7th.
So we should try to hit. Oh shoot! But that's your birthday.
That's my birthday. Yeah, before I turn 33.
I was gonna say we should hit it on May 10th, but then no, if we do it on the 15th, then that's after your birthday.
So basically, I win and lose at the same time because I get to kill.
That is the weirdest bet I've ever heard.
I know he started at the bet. And I was like, okay, we'll go for it.
Like I can just see Bruce is like, okay, everybody, we need to get to him to buy 2,000 subs by his birthday, so I can win $100. And if he gets there. I love it.
That is exactly the reason. It's exactly the reason. Eat the apple, lick the peach. Oh my gosh. Everybody's sending peach emojis in the chat right now.
Yeah, celebrate you reaching
1,300. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that. You guys are absolutely amazing. I really appreciate just kind of the whole really just the growth and just doing this. Me going digital has been almost like a life-changing moment for me, honestly. Almost life-changing, but it's been such a big, huge deal for me, and I'm truly amazed by it. I really am. So
I still want you to do your ink work though, because we want to.
I know. No, that's not changing. That hasn't given. I haven't given up on that at all. It's been this like it definitely has been a fear, and everybody's been afraid of that I'm just gonna lose that tendency to do inks, and it's like, no, I am not losing that at all. That is I want to continue that. I want to continue that just because one, I do have a sketch story I need to be working on, and this has been such a big journey for me, Mike. This has been just being a part of all this. I forgot to. I did want to mention this to you, and I did mention this on a Friday stream on VacTube that we talk about people. We talk about just like people who you never know who follows you. You never know who's watching. So you always gotta put your best foot forward, and just put on the stream like nothing else. And I have to let you know this, dude. I lost it. I lost it when I think it was a Friday show, and I dropped a super chat, and I heard you say that you have been watching me this entire time.
Oh yeah.
I lost it. Not just you said, not only did I hear that from you, I heard that from Valiant Renegade.
Right.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This whole time. I appreciate my lurkers. I appreciate the people who don't chat.
Well, like the thing is, you wouldn't know because, and I get it because I've almost only a couple times have I ever been in your stream live, and that's been more recent. If I was, because like I said, I watch you. Your shows are the ones that I feel in my day, like because I want to be peace. And the other thing too, I gotta remember to tell you this one. I've been meaning to tell you this for fucking like a year or two. All right, you know your music selection?
Yeah.
So I'm a NorCal house DJ for 30 years. I was a house
Oh my
DJ.
God, don't you start with me.
Yes. So
oh my God.
For over 30 years, I've been spinning house, and your music selection is pretty much like that. The whole tempo and tone is what I would usually spin on Sundays at pool parties before they heated up.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And so going all the way back when you started dropping your music and your clips kept evolving, I was like, oh, this fucking guy, I love this guy. And so yeah, I
switched because of the sketch diary. I switched over to hip hop as my
right. No, I know.
Choice.
I mean, everybody listens to hip hop, but I'm just saying, like, look, I have been watching you for a long time. I mean, I can't even. I mean, at least 2+ years.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah. So when you dropped the super chat,
I'm sorry. I am.
And you know what? The funny thing is,
right
you're probably right. Like, and see, that's what I was talking about earlier, which is guys like me. See, like, if for you to have that reaction, and like you're like, oh my God, Mexican Iron Man's following me. Well, the flip side of that is like, yeah, for fucking a long time. What the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, it's because I feel that I know you because I've got hundreds of, well, not hundreds, but dozens or maybe hundreds, I don't know, of hours watching your channel and shows over time. But yet our interaction is very sparse. And so you're like, oh my God, Mike's been watching me. Meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, dude, I've probably like done dozens of tax returns to your shows from 11 to 2 in the morning on any given night. I've been watching you.
No, it's okay. Like,
and that's weird, right? It is weird.
It's weird.
It's totally weird for you. It's got to be weird.
It is because, you know what? I've been in this community. I've been around these. I've been around so many people in our space for so long. So to see somebody of like, and I will put you up on that pedestal, somebody of your caliber or somebody of your stature, that was a big deal to try to get you on here. That was that. I mean that because because you're so well known in so many different circles that I'm just like getting you on here, and then just hearing that from you was like, I have to get you on here at some point. I have to. I have to. And that's why it's such a big deal for me, just because you have that presence, you have that personality, you have that character. You're so well known, you're so well loved within our space that it was a big deal for me.
Oh, well, thank you. Those are very kind words. I love you to pieces.
That means a lot. So
thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to hear that from you. But it means a lot to hear that from you. And what I'm going to add to that is that I feel that you have done far more for me entertainment wise than I could ever imagine. But but like I said, it's like I've been meaning to come on your show for a long time. It just hasn't worked for scheduling for one reason or another.
Yeah.
And that's but of all the shows that coming back to South Carolina, I've been back literally exactly 1 week. Like tomorrow, like I got back to South Carolina Monday night last week. So so thanks for having me. Thanks for all the kind words. Thanks for everything you've done for me and others.
Yeah, man. We've heard everything. Loki's always talked about, the stuff that you went through and such like that. You know, we were all there for you. Like I don't want to go too personal, but the whole situation with you and, you know, a few of the other YouTubers trying to support them and then taking advantage of you. I didn't hear that from Loki. I actually heard about that from Ords.
Wow.
Ords telling me that. Yeah, he told me backstage what was going on. And you know, I was mad too. And I was like, no, I'm not somebody. I was like, I can't. I was like, I strongly dislike anybody who would take advantage of you. I'm like, that's disgusting to me. Because you're too kind. Because you're too humble, you're too kind, you're too supportive of so many people. And I was like, I was mad too. Hearing about that. So.
Oh, well, thanks for saying that. That's one of the things is that sometimes I bring it on myself, because if I do a little, all the super chats I throw out and this and that, that's like money I made like that day, that week.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a rich guy. Do I make a lot of money in my real life? Yeah, I do. But I also have an amazingly high overhead. I got a kid in private school. I got, I got, this house. I got, there's like everybody. We all got bills and stuff like that.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like, I don't expect anything from anyone. Just the fact that you guys just show up, just the fact that I have this chat here and people who are watching every day, that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me, and that should be good enough for me. That's why everybody gets on me for being too humble. Too humble a lot. That's just how I was raised to be, you know. I'm too grateful for I've said this before, I'm just too grateful for the stuff I have.
Well, we're certainly grateful for you.
So no, we just like to tease you for your humble. We don't want you to stop being humble.
Yeah, and every time I say I don't deserve y'all shot me down, and I'm like, I'm serious. I don't deserve you guys. I don't deserve you. No, I mean that. Well,
you must, because
I know
everybody's here.
I know, and I gotta go, and I gotta do this Tuesday. I gotta do these double super chats here. So I'm gonna do two separate ones for Bandito and for Bruce. Bandito, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for giving me a Shiba Inu. You guys always know I like my favorite super stickers are always Shiba Inu, so I really appreciate that. Even though I think it was Bruce. No, I don't think it was Bruce. I forgot who it was. People were telling me in the chats, because I was like, I always wanted Shiba Inu, and then it just kind of destroyed my hopes. I was like, oh, I can't. That's not possible.
The Shiba Inus are okay, but like
they have to trust you. That's the thing. They actually have to trust you.
They are a very troublesome dog to have. Like, you better be a dedicated dog master, not a dog.
And they have
owner.
to, and they actually have to trust you as well.
Yeah,
you have to be. So it's like, aw, that's close enough. But thank you so much for the Shiba Inu sticker, Bandito. And I was gonna say, I'm gonna save this. I was gonna save this one for Snowdub, but I think I'm gonna save this one for you too as well. So thank you for the super chat. Here is some more Laura just for you, man. Bonita. Thank you, my friend. And we got a $10 super chat from Bruce saying, help Makini level up. Share the stream out. Your friends will be talking about the amazing artwork and funny shit we talk about. Hopefully he will appreciate the effort to raise his flag. Thank you, Bruce. I mean that. And I saw your later comment, and I'm going to ask you this, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that shower scene in Street Fighter, the animated film, where Chun-Li was fighting Vega? You remember that?
I do.
Check this out.
And I say no. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. I want to kiss you. Let me take a low. Yo, sit below one night. We got Joker undulating. Shirt looking like a fake
That is from my boy Brutal Ace. That is an actual mod. That is the actual.
That is cool.
That is the actual outfit she was wearing when she was fighting Vega in that scene. That is the actual outfit. Yeah. Yeah, my boy Brutal Ace made a mod out of that. I was like, I'm so getting that. And I have
25 years ago.
I have two super chat. I actually have two versions of that super chat, by the way. I actually have two versions. So, but yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of new super chat. I made a bunch of new super chat clips because we get. I usually get the regular like $5-10 ones and such. And I kept using the same ones over and over again, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll just make up a bunch of new ones before we get started. But anyway, that is from the movie. That is straight up from the movie. So I was awesome that my boy did that. So actually a lot of the stuff that you see in the super chat clips I've been showing off, a lot of those are actually his mods.
I have to admit, I do like the other Chun-Li one where she's got like those pasties on while she's fighting.
That's the $50 one.
I'm just saying.
And that one gets copyright claimed, apparently. Choices.
Wait, you get copyright claims on your music or the video?
Super chat? Yeah. I got the super chat clip. One of them I got copyright claimed. And it was surprisingly because it was like, wow, the song slipped under the crack last time, but I guess they caught wind of it, and it was like, dang it, I have to switch it up again. It happens. So
I'm just gonna say the $50 super chat one is hot.
It is. I have ones just for 50, and I have ones just for like hundreds and such, but that never happens. So that's just in case. But no. Where were we on? I'm sorry. We just lost my train of thought. No, man. Mike, you just lost me. No. It's just like, you have this presence, and you're so loved by so many people. So many people here that anything happens to you, we all get mad. We all get frustrated.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Well, when I shattered my leg, this community was here for me hard. I mean, like in full force, not just sending me food and literally, God. I mean, there was a time when I got moved from facility to facility, and they didn't have the doctor's orders, so they decided all they were going to give me was water till the doctor's orders came in from the other facility, which I got moved Friday midday, and the other doctor was gone and wasn't coming back till Monday. That had my file, and when did they move? No, they moved me Friday morning, and had what Loki organized with Lorena and Polly, Latino Slant, and a lot of people around the internet and Valhalla and other communities. Like everybody kicked in. Literally, like a $500 food box showed up Saturday evening, and I had food until Monday, until the doctor showed up at 3:00 on Monday. Otherwise, I wouldn't have eaten, and I didn't have breakfast that morning. The last time I'd eaten was Thursday at I think 5:30, 6:00 when they fed me, and then Friday morning I skipped breakfast because they were trying to get me moved to another facility, and then they moved me. It took forever, and then I got there, and they're like, no, and my health was awful back then. I had like blood sugar of like almost 400, and
right.
I was 40 pounds heavier then than I am now. I mean, I still got more weight to lose, but I was pushing like 288.
Oh, dude, trust me, I'm still trying to lose it. When the lockdowns really hit, I was like stuck in my, being stuck in the house all the time. It does mess with your health. So I started walking back in March of 2021, and I was like 340.
Wow.
I was like 340 pounds or so. I lost about.
You didn't look that big, but
I lost about 40 since. Like, no joke. I lost about 40 pounds in the past 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to get under 300.
The being at home thing, I mean, I was eating. I didn't realize, like, you don't realize it, but it became like, looking back on it now, I don't eat out at all, basically, unless it's like a fancy dinner with a client, or
right.
If I have a date or something, I'll take her out. But like, other than that, I eat at home all the time. But like back then in the lockdown, dude, I was like ordering in a Uber Eats 3 times a day, or sometimes 3 times a day. Definitely twice a day for sure. And you just get so fucking used to it. It's on your phone. It's an app.
Exactly.
Some days you get a Subway sandwich for lunch. Other days you get Wednesdays for lunch. Let me tell you what I think was about 40 to 50 pounds that I gained alone was double Whopper, no onion combo.
Ooh, no, that's
onion rings and a large orange soda.
No, that's I'll trickle that down just because it's like, I'm still because I'm dealing with just the weight stuff, and it's like, from a personal matter, it's just like the personal health stuff start kicking in, and I'm like, okay, I got to lose this, so that's why I'm I'm walking like 5-6 times out of the week, for like 4 to 3.5 to 5 miles a day, and then on top of that, I'm going back to doing like 25. Going back to doing like 35 sit-ups, 1 minute planks, just before I go to bed, just because that actually helps me sleep a lot.
Sweet.
But yeah, I'm just like doing these exercises and such like that. But walking has become such a ubiquitous for me, such a big thing that that's what I prefer doing a lot. That's why it's become such a habit for me that I have to get in at least a couple miles in, especially at work. So I'm grateful for that. That's why I got this Fitbit. I got this Fitbit when my watch broke. My Apple Watch broke. I had a Fitbit, and I've been using it ever since. And
I love my Apple Watch, but they're a little finicky sometimes.
And plus, the great thing about the Fitbit I have is that it tracks your every single movement. Even when you're
so
not
you get accurate step counts, which I don't get on this Apple Watch. The Apple Watch,
it is so freaking accurate. And so I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm seeing this like 8 to 9 miles and like over 16 to 17,000 steps a day. So because it's just, and that's been such an encouraging thing for me. Bruce can attest to what I'm saying, because he dealt with a personal issue back then to where we almost lost him. We almost lost him. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the hospital for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, he got hit with the coof much harder than I did.
Well, I mean, I had it, and then I got, what was that, pneumonia, and that wasn't good. So Coop was like, hey, I can ride this. And then I went to the hospital because my wife was like, I'm worried about you, blah, 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 blah. Fine, I'll go to the hospital. And they discharged me, but my oxygen was low, so they put me back in the hospital. And then afterwards, they put me on remdesivir, which that was like the part that I'm really having an issue with. Like, I want a lawyer to walk with me into a courthouse and full tilt we want to go, because that's like the attempted murder part. Like, you're trying to destroy my kidneys. I like my kidneys the way they are. So we had to battle back, and that took about 10 days of recovery after we were finally able to flush the crap out of my system.
Wow.
And then I had another 3 weeks at home on an oxygen machine. Lucky for me, I have a 3rd floor apartment, so when I was discharged to be at home, at first it was really rough going up one flight of stairs. I've never been that exhausted in my life. But after I was doing like a cycle, going up 3 flights, down 3 flights with the oxygen tank, carrying that on the dolly, I was like, okay, I'm getting better. And then like one day, 10 days after I had been released, I'm taking the cannula off, and I'm able to go up and down the stairs without any problem. I'm doing 25 push-ups, struggling, but I'm doing them. And that was just, the battle back was a big lift. Was a big that was hitting the top of the mountain for the moment. Then I found that I was at the start of the mountain range. But I remember when you broke your leg, because I was driving to Seguin out of San Antonio, and I was listening to the Morning Mischief with Loki, and he had a different group of people on there at the time, but everybody was focused on getting Mike his care package. So I loved being able to listen to that for the 45 minutes I had that. I'm glad that you're with us, bud.
Thanks, brother. I'm glad you're with us too.
Yeah, same here. We almost lost him. But then it was just that. I think it was just it was just that instinct. It was just that instinct and just not willing to quit. And I mean, Mike, me, Loki, Bruce. We're Texans. We're too damn stubborn to quit.
Shout out to Texans in a major way.
On day 3, I have this in my hand at the hospital, and I asked the doctors, "You have me on what medication? Do you know what that does?" No. Let me show you what it does, sir. And then on the end of day 3, I'm yanking the IV out of my arm, and we're having a big discussion. There's yelling going on. I yell for about 10 seconds, and I'm like, and go again. And it was like kind of comedic, but I wasn't going to take that crap anymore. I need to have a healthy body, and that wasn't it.
That's the case, and that was with us. So, like I said, we almost lost him, and just so got to kind of see him just kind of be that motivator. And in some ways, like me and Bruce kind of motivated each other to get better. And hearing that, I remember hearing that from Bruce when I did that face cam reveal, and we were talking about kind of like weight issues. And you said I don't look like I'm I don't look fat from the head up. And it's just kind of a weird thing because it was like it's more around my stomach and the chest area that I got to drop it. It doesn't look like it in the camera because it looks like I have like a very skinny neck. In fact, you know what?
I've seen your face before on your video. I saw you do a face reveal before.
This is really for the ladies.
Oh, sorry. Let me get out of the way.
Yeah. No, my camera. No, my camera disconnected.
Hold on. Let me brace myself for the stampede. Women, ladies.
By the way, guys, I did order a mic arm. I did order a mic arm instead, so it should be here today. So hopefully by tonight, I'll actually have it set up.
That's the biggest birthday I've ever seen Mexican Iron Man's face.
You.
But I was going camera on a lot for a while because I got well, I don't say I got accused. Geeks and Gamers got accused because I'm I'm a big fan of those guys, and supposedly I was a what did they say? I was really a white guy hiding behind a Mexican name in order to show diversity support. So I started going camera on left and right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, so they thought, supposedly no one believed I was really Mexican because I didn't talk like one, sound like one, and they thought I was really like a white gamer using a Mexican Iron Man as a joke.
I've done multiple face reveals. In fact, go back to the Friday show we did. I did that entire stream. I did that entire stream face cam revealed. So.
No, I know you've had your face on a lot, Mexican Iron Man, but I just usually don't look at the camera. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, new haircut and everything.
Ooh, look at that nice little haircut. Look how clean you look.
Not that clean.
Look at that. Nice. Dude, my hair's out of control right now. Like,
I got a haircut. That's why.
Yeah, I got to get a haircut. I need a clean look like you've got. My hair's out of control.
It's documented as guy.
It's growing like tortilla weeds.
Oh my god. I forgot Cosmic Growth. Documented as Caucasian. That's not right. That's not right. Come on now.
Well, technically, my birth certificate. Okay, if you're born in California these days, if you're born like the birth certificate, Hispanics and box that's on there, right? Well, I don't know. Do I have it here? Let me see if I have it.
To be fair, I did look Hispanic when I was a baby, so it's
Well, I can't find it right now, but on my birth certificate, which I pulled, and it arrived in a FedEx packet. I opened up live on stream, and it said Caucasian on my birth certificate. So then I made the joke. I was like, oh wow, look, FedEx gave me an upgrade.
That's wrong.
That's so wrong, right?
I was born in Texas.
Yeah, you Texans are tough, man. But if you're from Texas, you guys have to be tough.
We have to be, yeah. That's the thing. It has to be. I just kind of how we were raised. So, and that's kind of the funny thing. So, just like meeting so many That was the funny thing about just kind of being in this community is like, it's one thing to meet so many people from Texas. It's one thing to meet so many people from Texas. It's another thing to be like, wow, I know a lot of people from Texas and they grew up and they're living in basically the same area where I grew up in.
Really?
How mental is that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's weird. I was like, damn. It was like Richard. It was like, I think two. I think it was one was according to Christy, who's just like, I think where she lives at is actually where I was born in. Actually, the area I was born in and grew up at. So I was like, that's so interesting. It's like the whole small world thing, you know. It's crazy, and just to kind of meet so many people from home, to probably recognize, just to kind of hear that stuff is just like, wow. It's just so how closely knit, and it's just it's amazing that, you know, being in this community or being in this fellowship, whatever you want to call it, just being around you guys. It's just amazing the people that I've met and I became friends with, and just where they're from, you know?
Yeah.
We do have a lot of people from Florida. We do have a lot of people from Florida and Texas. Not too
You mean
many,
like transplants?
kinda. Wait, what?
Wait, no, I'm saying like people that have transplanted from Florida to Texas. Is that what you mean?
No, people who are living in Florida and Texas. People who are from Florida and Texas,
got it.
like, or people
Okay.
like Ryan who moved from California to Florida, or people who moved to Florida just because it's going to be a lot better than there.
Right.
You know, we have plenty of people from California, but not as many from in the Bay Area where I'm at.
Right.
In fact, I would argue probably the closest person. I would probably argue that Bandito is close to me, and Wes Moody is close to me, and he's all the way out in Sacramento. Most of the other Californians I know here are usually down south.
Now, how in the name of God did you end up in the Bay Area from Texas?
Family essentially. Just thought it would be much more sustainable to kind of keep us all together, since I was going to school at the time, and I didn't have. It's too personal. I'll put it this way: it's a little too personal.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. No, family, you already answered the question.
Yeah. But you know, I've been here for about, I want to say 13 years. It's been about 13 years since 2010, and actually the closest person before he moved out to San Antonio was Gerry Minoza, since he was since I forgot which neighborhood of San Francisco he was from, but I know exactly where the comic shop that he used to own.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was, until I left a year and a half ago, I was an Oakland A's season ticket holder.
Oh wow.
Third base, row 10, aisle seats 1 and 2.
Dude, how is it like personally, how does it feel to be like Oakland Beach? Like, all we have is the A's now.
Dude, it was like
we lost.
So I know you're from Texas, so you're probably not gonna. I don't know if you're gonna have this. Dude, I grew up an Oakland Raiders and an Oakland A's fan.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Oakland Raiders left, when I was a little tiny weeblo, you know, when I was like, I remember saying, "Mom, why are they leaving?" You know, I was looking for understanding and blah blah blah. It's like, she's like, "Well, mijo, they love money more than they love you being a fan." I was like, "Ouch."
Well,
ouch.
I always kind of.
So from that moment on, I became a 49ers fan, but I stuck with the A's since I've been an A's fan. Dude, I'm a hardcore A's fan. And let me just tell you, like I deserve a medal of honor. Those of us that are hardcore Oakland A's fans.
So so in the Makini household, we are diehard 49er fans, even in Texas.
Really?
We hated the Cowboys. My dad's hated the Cowboys for as long as I can remember.
Bless your soul.
I'll tell you, happy.
And I grew up, you're talking about somebody who grew up during the Aikman and Emmett era too.
Yeah, I think it was like 1980 or 81 or 82. I can't remember. It was one of those years that they moved.
I'm a 90s baby, so that was entire my era.
Wow, so a 49ers fan through and through. I love it.
Our famous 49ers fans through and through.
That is awesome to hear.
Jerry Rice's all-time favorite player, so
yeah, when Christian McCaffrey got recruited over, I was all excited because he's a Stanford guy, and that's where I went to school. So
it's right. The Stanford's down south from where I'm at. I've actually been to the campus at least twice. My time my time living here. So yeah, I was like, I can't see myself, like, I don't think I can see myself in like 10 years staying here. I see myself either staying, either going back to Texas or even heading, even possibly looking like Midwest or somewhere.
Hey, let me just tell you this much. If someone were to tell me that I was going to leave a place that I was born in, and aside from a short stint in Florida, and I've traveled around the world, when I went back to San Jose in 2005. When I went back to San Jose, I thought for sure I'm going to die here because it's where I was born. But nope, I couldn't do it anymore. Mexican Iron Man could not do it anymore. Nope.
No, and that was the kind of thing for me when I first visited San Francisco when I was in high school in 2004, and I was like, this is so amazing. And I was like, there's no way possible I could live here. And then sure enough, there you are. Here I am. But I think with the kind of the state of how CA is right now, and with just kind of everything going on, it's just like I don't see myself. If I do want, I knew for a fact, I was like, listen, I still want to own a house.
But do you want to own that house in California?
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah.
See, that's the other realization I came to. My realization is I had a condo, which was way too expensive for what it was. I had a condo, and I'm like, I'm going to sell that. And dude, the house that I have here in South Carolina would be.
So I would use. So I'm saying. So I'm guessing you're right. South Carolina would be a recommendation.
Dude, it's great here. Everybody gets along. Everybody, and look, it's not just red country and everybody's hardcore Republican. There's on my own street. There's there's Democrats and Republicans on my own street. We all get along and have each other's backs.
Exactly.
And that is so refreshing. Like I remember getting in a political discussion with my neighbor. She's older. She's a lot older than I am. She's just a hardcore old school liberal, Trump hating. Because I had my MAGA hat on, and so she sparked up. She's like, "I didn't know you were one of those." I'm like, "I didn't know you were one of those," and we both started laughing. There you go. Like, Mike, I didn't know you were one of them, and I'm like, "You don't support Trump?" She's like, and I'm like, "I didn't know you were one of them either," and we just started cracking up on the front.
I know that was the kind of the funny thing. It was like, because we don't talk politics here. We don't talk politics here at all. But it was just kind of funny to just kind of come in and realize, especially where I'm at, and I'm like, okay, so there are secretly more people on the opposite end of the spectrum where I'm living at. They just
maybe I think, but here's the thing: is
there
that
possibility?
Here's the thing. What I love about life is that when life is at its best, we never talk about politics, and you never have to anywhere, except unless the forum's for that. Because basically, what we should be talking about life. We should be talking about who are you. Where are you from? What are the things you do? What comics do you read? What movies do you watch? What movies do you go see? What are your kids like? What do you like to do with your kids? That's what life is. And that's for the better part of many decades, many hundreds of years, what life has been about. And we've lost that.
We've lost that considerably.
We've lost that, where all we talk about nowadays is what we don't agree on. And most of that is politics. Versus what we used to talk about, which are the great things about life. Have you seen that movie? Have you seen that new car that came out? Have you seen that new book that came out? Whatever. And that's what we've got to get back to, because we, like now everybody's afraid to talk about politics because it's all that anybody feels that they can talk about, because that's what the media is throwing at you. But what we should do instead is talk about life.
Exactly. That's why like. So at the start of the I don't know. I don't know how deep rooted your kind of history is with TFM, because I was straight up that at the start. We always bring up, and Mads and Bruce can attest. It's like, it's the whole, it was Ryan Johnson's, that blibbling idiot, and what he did, he. It's this running joke, because I know Mads is away right now, but it's this running joke that she reminds me that I have to thank. And saw the people that we have to thank Ryan Johnson for what he did, because he kind of brought us all together, basically.
Well, yeah, right. Right. I think you're 100% right.
It's so messed up though, but it's like, early, I was early, and I was TFM at heart. I was TFM at heart, and we walked away just because, for me personally, I feel like it's just like there's too much, and I see that, and I saw TFM, and I saw a lot of these other groups the same way I looked at, and I'll be honest with you, I looked at CG. Way too much infighting, way too much drama, to where you just lose that. You're losing that cause. So where I'm just like, I don't support these movements anymore, but I will support the people in it.
Well,
and I'm still friends, and I still care about the people in it.
I have the dubious distinction there. I think few people can say this, and I definitely can.
Mm-hmm.
Few people. I have the dubious distinction of simultaneously still talking to and getting along with YouTubers and channels that can't stand each other anymore.
Exactly.
And it's while it's, and that's why I say it's a distinction that I'm proud of. I'm proud that I'm still able to talk to person A and B and C and D and E and F.
Yeah.
But on the other side, it's incredibly dubious, because I know that they don't talk and they can't stand each other. And I've let it be known a long time ago. If someone's going to look at me to pick sides, unless I've been wronged or someone I know has been egregiously wronged in a very, versus it just being something that in the schoolyard days we just apologize over, which, by the way, most of this junk on YouTube is that way.
This ain't high school anymore.
If we were all on the schoolyard, a lot of these rivalries, that exist between YouTube channels right now that I still am in the middle of, if we were on the schoolyard, we would have made up on a Friday a long time ago and gone for ice cream.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just that's the thing. Like shit. Like you and I don't know, you and me. Like Mike, we've been in backstage hearing about all this stuff all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I remember telling Fats this, and I've probably told Loki this all the time. It's just like, listen, I'm gonna support whoever I support.
Yep.
I support whoever I support. And I am not going to align myself with. You don't understand. Okay, you do not understand. One of the best things that has happened to my channel was when I decided I am going fully independent. I am not going to be aligned to any group or anything. I am going to be I am my own channel. I am my own person. We are our own group. That was the best thing that's ever happened to this channel, going fully independent.
Yeah,
and it's become so fruitful for us for it. We became better for it. We're not. I used to have, and I still had nothing but love for the people in those groups. I used, on my old stream, Mock Me live streams, I used to have the intro for Rogue Entertainment, because I was a part of Rogue Entertainment at the time, and decided to go fully independent. Things did change and stuff like that, and it was like, okay, I don't want to rely so heavily on other people to prop me up. It's like, no, we're going to prop ourselves up, and me going fully independent. And what happened? I became 1K and monetized when I became my own entity. I still get so much love from so many other people, and these people understand. It's like everybody understands. It's like, listen, all that drama, schoolyard stuff. When you step into my channel, when you step on Makini Live, that's gone.
Yeah,
that's not what it's about. It's about the art. It's about having a good time. That's what it's all about, first and foremost. and it's been such a frivolous thing. And it's like, I remember, and just like with you, Mike, it's just like, because I remember Fats telling me this was like, my channel, I'm very accepting of everybody, no matter what affiliation they are. No matter what, I'm still accepting. I'm still supportive of everybody.
That's how we got to be, right?
Yeah. Becoming that, off limits kind of ground is like, listen, that's where you take you. That's where you. This is your place to escape. This is escapism. We always talk about that. This is what I want. I want escape. I want my channel to be that escapism. And sure enough, we've done that. And sure enough, we're continuing to do that.
It's odd because sometimes, there's definitely the perspective, hey, you want to grow together with other people. But in reality, until you strike yourself out and do your own thing, your own way, it's impossible to really build anything, especially when it comes to community building. It's really impossible.
Exactly. And it was just like, and back then it was just like the whole thing where I put my foot in this ground where I've said, like, listen, between you guys, that's between y'all. The moment you bring me into this is the moment where I say, screw every single one of y'all. I'm leaving. I don't want anything to do with any of y'all, no matter, period. I take stuff to the grave. I take stuff to, I've said this before, I've taken stuff to the grave with me, but I don't want to be associated or affiliated with any of y'all if y'all even think about even trying to drag me into this drama, this mess. Because I don't want it, because it comes to my doorstep, I'm out.
Yep.
And you lose that friend, you lose that crucial part. And I made that clear, I made that clear. Thankfully, that has not been the case. That hasn't been the case, and I'm so glad to be it. I mean, I'm aware with stuff that goes on, in and out, and I still try to be friends with everybody. I still try to make sure I'm all good, try to be good to everyone, no matter what. But at the same time, I'm not the ally you're trying to. If you're trying to look for, like, dig up dirt, stuff like that, I'm not that ally. That's what I'm not. I've planted my foot in that ground ever since, and it's been great ever since.
However entertaining YouTube might be, far more entertaining and tragic is all the stuff I know that happens behind the scenes and has happened.
And it messes with you, man. It messes with you.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something. I've only said this a couple of times on YouTube. I'm going to say it here. I have almost left YouTube a half dozen times. Mm-hmm. And each time it's been because of people that are close to me got into shit, and I just couldn't take it. And I'm just like, screw it. I can't talk about the details, and I never will.
No, I get it.
But there are many a time where I have basically just wanted to say, I'm out. Where I'm basically like you motherfuckers can't get along. I am out.
But, exactly.
But then I say okay, and then my cooler head prevails.
Heads prevail. Cooler heads always
prevail. And then something will happen, like something weird will happen. Like I got this message. Like literally, this has happened multiple times. Like one time I was like really, really for sure gonna quit, and then I literally got a DM in Twitter from somebody who thanked me for a performance that I call it a performance, but I mean for being on a couple of live streams in the prior 2 weeks, and their wife was going into surgery and it was really severe, and she came out and he was playing the live stream that I was on, that him and his wife were able to laugh at and enjoy their time with, and they're like, thanks for being there when I had to be there for my wife. And I was just like, it goes back to what you said an hour ago. We have no idea who's watching or listening at any given time. And when I opened up my thing, and I literally was about to start writing resignation emails, I was going to tell Loki I'm not doing this anymore. I was going to tell, just go down the channel list, Midnight Sage, Tom, and I was ready to walk this day. And I literally just looked at my DM, and I got this heartfelt, and I'm not going to say who it's from, but I got this heartfelt message, and I read it, and then he told me that he was sending me a gift, which I have here, which I have in my studio. And I just reread that. They're like, man, I can't go anywhere. What the, I mean, I'm like, I can't. I mean, I can't go anywhere.
No, it's that, you know, this you want to call it you can call it a culture war, you can call it whatever, but it's the people.
It's the people.
It's the people you've impacted. It's the people that you tend to kind of stay for, you know?
Right.
You carved your own little corner of this platform, whatever platform you're in, and you know it's on you,
right,
to make it what you want it to be. You know, make it what you want it to be, and this is what I wanted it to be. You know, I you know, I thought about it, I was like, okay, I could be a you know, like everyone else, talking about pop culture, talking about, you know, what goes on and playing stuff. It was like, that's not who I am.
Right.
I've realized I'm an art channel first and foremost. I'm an artist first and foremost.
Yeah, and you're
about stuff.
Right. And you're highly relationship, and you're relationship based. That's what comes across with your streams, is that all of them, you're highly relationship based. You value the people in the chat, the people that you're on screen with, and the love and respect you have shines through. And that's why, and that's unique. You're not worried about clicks. You're not worried about views. You're worried about the experience of the community. And that's one of the reasons why I know Loki loves you. I love you. You know, I'm sure that's why Mads loves you. That's why Bruce loves you. That's why everybody in this community loves you, because you're not chasing the algorithm.
No, because I don't know how to, it's because it's hard to, and you only get lucky like once.
Well, like, I use this. I had a phone call. I was talking to somebody who's a YouTuber last week, and they said, you know, they want some advice and stuff. I'm like, a lot of the algorithm, like people are like, you know, like, oh, if I do this, I'm like, a lot of it, it's like a roulette table. It's like, it's like the algorithm. This is like YouTube is like a roulette table. There's a guy spinning that ball and spinning that wheel, and that ball is going to land on black or red, and it's going to land on some number that's either black or red or zeros or 00, whatever. And a lot of YouTubers, when you show up, do you bet? Do you not bet? Do you bet black, red, or not at all? And so, you know, if you're in the game and you're producing videos and doing live streams, well, then you're going to win something or you're going to lose. But at least you're in the game. But a lot of it's a roulette table. You don't know what's going to happen or what's going to be hot on any given day. And that's, you know, for me, my YouTube experience is that I love being on shows that I enjoy, like you, right? And I love being on Midnight Sage, Midnight After Dark, Loki, and you know the list goes on. I love being on shows. I love watching shows. For me, it's my social life, because when I'm not YouTubing, if I'm not listening and I'm not on a show, I'm doing taxes in accounting by myself. And guess what? I live alone on Hilton Head. I'm by myself. My kid's like 2-hour flight from, or an hour and a half flight from me in Connecticut. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. YouTube's what you make out of it. But dude, I love my fucking picture. I'm staring at it. I love my mustache. I love my mustache.
I had to put that in. I didn't go there. But I'm gonna tell you this: like, the times that it's happened, it's like I like, okay, I'm happy that it's blown up, but it's just like, okay, we gotta keep going. It's just like we can't really. It's not gonna last. So I'm just gonna continue doing what we're doing. Like Bruce. Like, here's the funny thing with Bruce is that, so last year, it was the funny thing was like, it was like a class of, you know how I see it, how you have like a high school like graduation like class of so and so.
Yeah,
that's what it was like with monetized channels. It was like the class of 2022. Like, I saw so many people get monetized last year, or hit 1K. Hit 1K and get monetized last year, and it was insane. I was like, okay, I know we're up next. We're gonna be soon. It's gonna be us, because then I was like, I see like I saw like people like recently did have with Megan of noob reviews. You know, we see people hit so many of these milestones. You know, I saw 24/7 Fusion Media blow up, hit 1K. I've seen a lot of people just blow up, and it was like, okay, soon that's gonna be us. That's gonna be our turn soon enough. And what was funny was that I was scrolling through different channels and such like that, and I was scrolling through Bruce's channel, and I noticed how close he was to 1K. And I asked him, and it was like, and Bruce was like, just something hit the algorithm and he just ran with it. He just took it and ran with it, and he was and his channel blew up overnight, and it was just like, wow, that's insane. And I've been pegging him to like I've been begging him to just like, you know, embrace that and, you know, being appreciative of that, and just like, you know, he'll say it better than I can, because it's like it wasn't a big deal for him as it was for me, but you know, I'm willing to I wanted to celebrate that milestone for him. And that's what I do. I celebrate milestones for him and Mads. These two are my co-hosts. So every time I hit a milestone or something, I want to celebrate that for him, and I want to make sure to let everybody know. But you know, and it was like, but throughout the entire time, seeing him grow, seeing him blow up like that, I was like, you know what? It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us. And soon enough, shit, that was us.
Okay. Speaking of celebrating, because I've been trying to figure out how to interject for a few now.
Go ahead.
AFK popped in.
I know. I saw AFK. Thank you for the member chat. Makini Robs, keep hard enough. Thank you, AFK. I appreciate that. She's our ambassador. AFK, thank you so much. I'm going to give you a and thank you, AFK. By the way, if you can, I did send you a DM on Twitter, so if you can react and send a different group chat, but AFK, thank you so much for showing your support. I'm going to give you just a special super chat just for that one. Thank you, AFK. This one is just for you. Thank you, AFK, for the member chat. I really appreciate you. Now, so we're at 2.5 hours, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you do have time limit, right?
Can you give me 1 minute? Let me see if these guys are ready. Can you hold on? I'm not gonna don't kick me out yet. Just hold on.
No, because we'll wrap it up. I just need to know.
Okay, just hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if they're on time or not. Hold on. Because if not, I'll stay here with you another freaking hour or two. Hold on.
Okay. Man, I think we've reached the sentimental part of the stream, right, guys?
Yep.
I think I was able to kind of Bruce talks about it all the time, but Bruce talked about it before. But I think I described kind of Bruce's experience with Monetize before I did. Right, Bruce? Was it kind of wrong anything?
It's okay. It's better. It's better to just get the super chats if you got like a stream elements.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say this to any creators out there who haven't hit 1,000 subscribers. It's better to use the stream elements, because you will get more of that money put in your pocket. Do not wait for YouTube. Do not let YouTube bamboozle you into playing the game for subscribers. The people that will just, I subscribe, what the fuck ever. No, go for people that like you. If you want to play to that crowd, play to that crowd, and pamper them, and get that super chat money from stream elements. Don't worry about YouTube. You're better off with your own way of getting things than letting Google, YouTube take care of you.
Yeah, and that's kind of the third thing, and I do want to talk to Mike about that when he gets back. Just kind of had experience from that. It's just like, it's the thing I learned from going independent, and that's the thing is just like going independent. It was like you gotta do it for you.
And I'm back.
Really? Okay.
So, I gotta go in a few minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'll just make it real quick, and the thing I just kind of learned about being independent was just like you gotta stop creating content or stop trying to appease to the bigger channels.
Yep.
Trying to get noticed by bigger channels, because like that's not the way to YouTube. That's not the right way to. That's not you don't feel good in the process in the end. It feels like it's like you got to get the people to you really got to, build your own base, build your own audience, and not rely so heavily on others to be able to build it for you. And I learned that firsthand. I learned that here, and I'm still learning that, and that's something I appreciate, and I so steadfast to kind of live by that, to just kind of building my own audience from that and such. But I'm going to tell you this, Mike, and I'll try and make this quick. I know I've told this story before, but do you want to know what happened when I got monetized? When I got that 1K? You probably heard through the radio. You probably heard it already.
I think. Well, go ahead. I mean, we're live, so go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 99% sure, but go ahead.
Yeah. So the cool thing was that, and I learned this from Drunk, was that when you hit 900, you start getting a push. You start getting that big push. Everybody starts making that big push. And I remember you hit 1K like I want to say about a month or like a couple weeks before I did. Oh, but it was around that time. Because I saw everybody celebrating for you, and I know your stigma is that you don't post any content, so that was kind of like I know that was really cool. To just like, it was like, you have a channel that doesn't really post anything, but because you're so well known, you're able to get over that mark. For me, it was a 2-year journey. This was a 2-year marathon. Went into it. What happened was that we were chugging along, and we were really pushing through, making our strides. And I found, and then, on July 4th, I want to say, July 4th of last year on Independence Day, I hit 900. That's where it began.
Uh-huh.
That's where it began. Because I didn't hit 1K until like 2 weeks later. It was that quick. It happened. It was almost like all of a sudden. What happened was that I always say this, and she doesn't believe me, but I always praise Arwen for this. But a lot of I think sometimes our best view streams are when we have her on as a guest. It's just something about her that really almost just, she just multiplies everything around her. And we did our second show with Arwen, and we already had kind of a big kind of support from Culture Casino because we were already getting close. And the show went great. It was one of the most heartfelt episodes we've done, and it's why that a lot of our streams become very heartfelt and become very personal. I remember, I think it was Monday morning. It was Monday morning. I was getting ready for work. I was checking in on everybody's streaming. I think it was Fat Steven was streaming. I think he was streaming Division 2. And I said hi in the chat, and he was telling me that the stream we did with Arwen on that Sunday, it hit 500 views.
Mm-hmm.
It was blowing up. And I was like, you're kidding. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe that for a second. What happened was I checked my channel, and I saw that it said, the first thing I saw was that my name, and it said 989 or 987 subs. I was just like, you are you serious? This is insane. No, this can't happen. No, this can't be it. No. And I was telling people, I was like, I am so close. This can't be it. And then I made that Twitter post, and I'm like, no, this cannot happen today. And I just showed it. What happened was that everybody on Twitter and a lot of people in Fastest Chat, they were making that push to get to push me over the line. And then I think it was like 10 minutes later, I come and check back, and then I see my name. And then I say, and it says 1K subscribers. I literally teared up. I have no joke. I literally teared up when that happened.
Well, yeah, because you had plenty of hours.
Yeah.
I mean, mathematically, you knew you had the hours. I mean, you know, and so that's the time when YouTube finally says green light, go.
Yeah, I teared up. And the reason why this was such a big deal for me was that the reason why that mattered to me at the time was because I've been here, I guess I've been in this space for so long, and I've seen so many people, so many friends just shoot up through the moon. Being able to cross that finish line over the years. And, you know, just knowing the fact that I was able to do it. Just knowing the fact that I could be up there with them now. And to be fair, everybody in this community, you guys have always made me feel like I was already monetized to begin with.
That's what I was about to
always
say.
make me feel like that.
Well, yeah, I was about to say that, you know, to you, you're being like, okay, be like these other guys, but you already are.
Yeah,
really.
It was just like, but it was just seeing so many people just blow up to that, and it's just like anything is possible, and then just freaking just blew up. That's what happened, you know. I did and the reason I want to bring up was because I did a sketch diary video just talking about my 2-year marathon. I called it the 2-year marathon to the finish line. That video blew up. Like, it is sitting like at 2.2K with over 130 likes. And then it's just like realizing, like, I think I know why. And it was just like people do like seeing those kind of stories, hearing those kind of stories of just like people who was able to get monetized. So, and you know, I told my story. Loki had me on the YouTube talk, and I told my story, and it was insane to hear a lot of people in the chat were starting to tear up because of that.
It's your superpower.
Yeah. That's why the whole happy tears thing became a thing for me. And it's just like, it's so hard to, I don't know how, Mike, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you how, but it's just, I'm just too genuine. I don't know how not to be genuine on here. I don't know how to BS people. Because that's what they tell me. It's like I'm too genuine. I'm too pure. I'm too pure-hearted on this platform. I don't know how to not be. And I think it's just because how humble I am. You know? And that's kind of why I wanted to have you on, because that's what I see in you. And that's what everybody sees in you. You know?
Oh, thanks, brother.
You're legit genuineness. Legit, just your heart is too pure. Like you don't pull up, like, you know, you don't pull a mask or anything. You're wearing you wear your heart on your sleeve. You wear your heart on your sleeve every single time. And that's something I kind of learned too. And I wouldn't know how not to act genuine. And it's so hard to just kind of, and I think that's like, being genuine is something that I think is so important nowadays.
I'd argue it's the only thing that's important.
Yeah, it's something that's severely lacking.
Yep.
You know? And I know it's hard to be. I just don't know how I'm able to pull it off all the time, but I just end up doing so. It's just like naturally. It's just because I think a part of it is that I have part of it is that maybe because I was raised to not try to deceive people, to not try to lie, to not try to you put yourself out there, and you're amazed by just like the people who embrace that. And it's so hard for me to not be like that. And that's just because I'm just I was raised to be very humble and grateful. And I think that's what it is. I just the way I was growing up, it was just growing up on hard work and such like that. And my family, I grew up like almost like upper middle class throughout my life. And so I was always, I didn't say I had a silver spoon in my mouth or anything, but I always had everything, given to me. But I was taught how important it is to work for it. So that's why I always come to everything I do is just that mentality of wanting to work for it and wanting to earn it, just the way that my folks earned it,
Right.
just the way that you earn it, just the way that everybody in this chat earns theirs, I was raised on that, and I was raised to, and I think it was part of it was just kind of looking back at my life where I was like, I've asked or I've wanted there were so many things I wanted so bad for that I haven't really taken the time to actually appreciate what I got. And that's how I came into YouTube. Is like I just came into YouTube just like, you know what, just be grateful for what you have. Just be grateful for the people that you have touched and people for that. And that has, that's given me so much more than I could even imagine. That's given me so much more. Like I always say this, the likes, the subs, the channel members, the super chats, the followers, they're all great. It's great. It is. But the greatest accomplishment I have ever done on this platform that is more important than everything else is hearing. And I mean this, and I'm saying this, is getting to hear and know the fact that you have somebody telling you that they started drawing because of you.
Hell yeah.
That they have started. Mads has gotten back into art because of me. Bruce has gone so much further into painting because of being around me. I have heard people say that they wanted to start drawing, that they wanted to just start, and they didn't, and they did just by watching me the whole time. That's for me. That's worth way more than anything else, man.
That's life change. That's changing lives.
Man.
That's like making a difference.
Yeah, man. I heard people tell me that before. It's like, and I've heard people DM me that's like, they're like showing me some of their work, and it's like, I want to get back. I started getting back into art because of you, dude. It makes it all worthwhile, and I am just that's what keeps me going, man. That's what keeps me just wanting to continue to do this, because it's like I've spent my entire time I've taken my art seriously since 2014, and I've always been inspired by the artists around me. So knowing the fact that I've actually inspired people to get back into it. Jolie is another shining example. Somebody who was a big inspiration to me growing up. And, life has made it so that art for her is a luxury. And to hear the fact that she's starting her YouTube again and she wants to get back into drawing after just reaching out to me. I love this, man. I love just that. I love that feeling, man. That hits so hard to me. That hits my soul so hard knowing that. And it makes me feel like it makes me feel like I can leave this world right now knowing that I actually accomplished that I've achieved my mission, or I've actually accomplished that. I've actually inspired people to pick up a pencil and draw.
That's awesome.
Even people who probably aren't into art or stuff, they wanted to start doing it. And it's like, people ask me, is like, how do you do the stuff you do? And I tell them, it's like, the simple. I tell them the simple, and that's the hashtag I live by. I never stopped drawing. I never stopped. I don't have a reason to stop. You can't, if it's something that you love so much, you keep doing it because you can't find a legitimate reason to stop. For me, this is my life. And another thing is that the reason I never stopped was because this is like breathing to me. This is my life, man. This is what I live for. I live for doing stuff like this, man. This is why it matters so much to me. Could I ever be like a full-time illustrator? Probably never. But I never want this to leave. I cannot picture what my life would be like if I didn't have this God-given talent. I could never picture that. And it's just, you realize that your work and what you've done, you have connected so many people. You've connected so many people to you. You've touched a lot of people. Why I have this chat going, It's all on you. You make this happen. You make all this happen. In the end, you make all this happen. That's why you do. That's why I love being on this platform. You made it all happen. Just the fact that you made it all happen. Yeah, people, they could shout you out. They could shout you out. Sports, everything great, but you making this, putting this show together, putting everything together, that's on you. You build it, they will come. And they will come in droves.
And they keep coming back.
Exactly. So, there you go. There you go.
I love you, brother.
I just wanted to tell you about that because I know that's important. And I finished this. So
and I love that picture. Mexican.ironman.ca@gmail.com. I'm blowing it up, printing it out on my color laser and putting it on the wall.
We'll do. I'll DM it to you. I'll DM it to you, full resolution. But yeah, that is.
I love it. And I love this time here. I am so glad too that we did it on a day where look, I love everything you do. I want to shout out to Mad, shout out to Bruce. Thank you all. Thanks everybody who's watching this live stream live. Everybody watching on the replay. And Mac, thank you for all you do and for being who you are. We need more Mac in our lives in every way, shape, or form. And I am so very proud of you.
Thank you, man. I if anything, I really hope that if you can't be there for the birthday celebration, which will be on a Sunday, May 7th, that you could be there front and center for when I cross that 2K mark.
I think May 7th is okay. I just can't remember if that's Mother's Day or not. That's not Mother's Day this year, is it? That's
okay. Let me check. That is.
I think we're good. I think Mother's Day is the 14th.
You know what the special thing about this is? What? You know what the special thing? It's Sunday, May 14th. So that's a week later. But you know what the special thing about Mother's Day is?
Cool. What's that?
I have to celebrate it twice.
Huh?
Yeah. I was born a day before my mother's birthday.
Wow.
I was born just a day before my mother's birthday.
Wow, cool.
So I have to celebrate it twice, technically.
Cool.
So
Yeah, I'm less than a week away from my mom, so I feel for you.
So I have to. So sometimes when your mom's birthday and Mother's Day falls on the same day, you have to go really hard there too. So I get to. So you know, dude, there's so many May babies I know. There's so many people. There's so many people I know who are born a day after me. His birthday is on the same. Who share my mom's birthday, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's awesome. Well, I will see you for that. I got to run. I got another Zoom call in 4 minutes. Thanks for having me. Thank you both, or thank you all three of you.
Is there anything you want to plug or anything before?
I'll be on Loki's morning. Well, gosh, I don't know. There's so much YouTube stuff I do. I guess I know. I have to do Valiant. I'll be on Valiant Renegade show later tonight, and that's I think in 3 hours or 2 hours.
All right,
something like that. But other than that, Loki's Mornings of Mischief every Tuesday morning for the Mexican Ironman Taco Tuesday. And thanks for having me. I love being here. I have not, the great thing about this stream is that it's emotional ride, right? Like there's heartfelt moments, and then weird. But my stomach hurts so hard from laughing from about an hour and a half ago too. So
you got to witness that front and center.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Sheri. I know you're still watching.
All right, love y'all.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. All right. So we are going to, I think we're going to wrap it up here too. This has been incredible. This has been an incredible stream. I think this is worth watching the replay again, over and over again. If you guys have not subscribed to Mexican Iron Man, do so. If you're not following him, please do so. He is on so many channels right now. You'll mostly see him on Doomcocks and Valiant Renegades. He is on Tuesdays and Fridays with Loki on Mornings of Mischief. Subscribe to Loki as well. He's all over the place. Like Mike is such a just an incredible individual.
Fellow.
He's such an incredible individual, and I am so happy I'm so happy to even know him, man. I'm so happy to meet him. And I know this is gonna be a lot. So man. So I think this is the good point to start at. I know we don't ever usually finish a stream at before 2:00, but I think that's a good point to start at 3 hours though. So guys, what did you guys think of today's show?
Had a great day.
It was great. Man.
Got 3 vehicles done.
Especially the teasing of me
well,
in the midpoint.
Well,
is that worth rewatching essentially? And thank you to my new ambassadors. Now I have to do some more not safe. Now I have to really go into the not safe word stuff. Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Sheri. Thank you, Squeeka, for
Yeah, don't forget. There's always room for Jello.
Oh God.
I don't think any male's gonna forget that thought.
How did it come to this? How did that happen? I'm just wondering how.
That's actually kind of an inspiration piece because you have that thought, and now we just want to see you draw it.
Yeah.
You don't want to see me draw it because you know where it's going to be a no.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we want to see it paneled.
No, you don't want to see that because YouTube won't see. Because YouTube doesn't want to see that. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't give a shit what YouTube says. That's why I joined the ambassador. That's why I joined the join club, not subscribers club.
Oh boy. Okay. I will. I hate y'all so much right now because of that middle segment of the stream. I hate y'all so much.
Remember, cherry Jello.
Oh, now I know where Sheri's and Matt's tattoos are. Thanks. I did not need to hear that, but you guys wanted to tease me for it, so
I think I have a
Eat the
picture on
apple.
Instagram, but
Eat the apple,
Mads,
lick the
Mads,
peach,
Mads,
wipe your face.
Mads,
It's
you're
a
a
treat.
weapon of mass distraction. Please stop.
happens. Honestly, one of these days I'm going to put it on a t-shirt in great big letters right across the twins.
Damn. No, Squeeka. It's please don't. Please stop. Please stop, y'all. I regret saying anything about that. About claiming ownership. I regret saying that now. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So that is it. That is it for today's show. I want to send a huge thank you to Mike, Mexican Iron Man, for being a part of this amazing show. I will be having channel member stuff. I will be having guys. If you guys are my channel members, and that's to new ones as well, all my new ones there, you guys in the chat, hang on, don't leave yet. Do not leave yet. You guys know the green. Everybody who has a green name, right? Everybody's named in green. Stay tuned, guys. I got some channel member stuff for y'all. You guys do not want to miss it. All right? Okay? All right, first up, we're going to start off with the one and only Bruce Lombardo. Bruce.
All right. Well, tomorrow night, me and Miss Janet from another planet are going to be doing a girl, a guy, and a movie. And tomorrow night's movie is going to be the 2004 action classic, as I refer to it, The Chronicles of Riddick, which is a rather underappreciated film, if you ask me, but I do believe it will stand
definitely
the test
one of Vin
time.
Diesel's best, and
Yeah,
it spawned one of the best movie tie-in games.
And the fact that actually it is one of those, if you think you like it, watch the director's cut, because the director's cut adds new characters, new situations, expands on the lore. It's an amazing movie. Do not watch the theatrical cut, because it is well worth your time.
Exactly.
That was actually a really fun one to order from Blockbuster back in the day, because the DVD gave you two options for endings.
Yes.
That was awesome.
So, thank you. All right. You have your table breakers, correct?
Table breakers is on Thursday night. It'll be pretty interesting to see how things works, because right now we've got our friend Garrett running us through his version of a tabletop game called Exalted, which is kind of like an anime kind of super godlike powers and frolicking with demigods and demiurges, and we'll see how this turns out. But we're doing that Thursday night at 7:30. That should be about a 2.5 hour show. And if you like that sort of thing, come back in 2 Saturdays from now, because my tabletop game is going to be getting more mid to high level tier, which means we do about 2 to 3 combats a session. We do an 8-hour stream where I try to keep it focused on our game. We've got 7 to 8 people in it now, and they're about 10th, 11th level for standard Pathfinder 3rd edition game. A lot of people complain, oh man, you're getting in that area where we like to retire. And I look at people, this is where I really enjoy the game, because you have the powers that most people don't explore. You have the things where characters stop. And I don't like it when people stop letting their characters grow. Let's just start over again. Let's start a new campaign. No, we're going to go maybe 4 or 5 years to level 20, 25. That's the plan.
I think the tagline of your channel, Bruce, should be Lombardo does what WotC doesn't.
Yeah, that's most truly.
I think that should be Historian's channel as well. Y'all do what WotC should be doing and isn't doing right now.
That is we'll get into a 25-minute conversation if we start down that road.
This will be longer. We're already past 3 hour mark. Okay, next up, the Mamabear. What you got for us, Matt?
Of course, I've got Saturday mornings, the Mamabear Cafe, working title. I did take this past week off. So I will be going back to. Should be going back to it this Saturday. Needed to do some self-care. I have a bunch of videos that really need to be finished to be edited. I'm struggling with the one. But yeah, stay tuned.
There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. And that leaves only of me, your artist, gentleman, and illustrator. Do like I said, guys, do not, my channel members, do not leave yet. Even if you aren't channel members, don't leave yet. I got some goodies for y'all. Y'all ready? Okay, so now we're going to start off with the January art batch. The January batch is going to contain 3 pieces. The first is the Bunny Azalea piece that I put. The Bunny Azalea piece, the first illustration we ever did. That is going to be there along with work in progress pieces as well. That is going to be included in the art batch. The human Lola Bunny that we did, that is going to be in the art batch along with work in progress step-by-step pictures as well. And I have a sketch of Mai that I will be also adding to this January batch. Now, if you have joined the channel before January 30th, or you resub to the channel, or you renewed your membership before January 31st, you're getting the January batch. Now, for everybody who joined after January 31st, you will not be getting the January batch, so you will not be getting the Lola Bunny and the Sonya Azalea piece in high quality. This is high quality, 600 DPI, full quality pictures, so you get to see every little detail. Now, if you did join this month, you're going to be in the February art batch, which is all Valentine's Day related. And because last month was a small batch, I am going to be upping the ante with 6 pieces this month. So I want to say thank you to all of our new members who joined, not just today, but in the past couple of days. You guys are going to be a part of the February art batch. This is term 5 for the CSF Nation membership. Now, you guys ask, what is in the February art batch? The theme is all Valentine's Day related, and you're going to have characters who are be giving you Valentine's Day cards. So, the first piece you're going to be getting, this one is going to be for all tiers. All tiers. You're going to be getting, I'll wait for it to load up. You're going to be getting the Ruby Valentine's Day card piece. The Ruby one that we finished last week that blew up on Twitter. So I want to say thank you to everybody who followed me and discovered my little corner of Twitter. Thank you guys. For my channel members, you guys will be getting the Ruby piece. This one will be available for all tiers. All tiers. And I will have steps included for her. Now, if you guys are at the resident tier, you're going to be getting something. You're going to be getting something extra. Y'all want to see it? Mads, Bruce, you want to see it?
Yes.
Of course.
Sorry, I had my microphone was off.
If you're at the resident tier, you're going to be getting... I'm going to wait till it's like that. Because I whipped this up this last week. And I'm still working. It's not done yet. You're going to be getting the shadow variation. You're going to be getting the shadow variation of Ruby, steps included. This will be for resident tiers and up. So, what shadow is, this is, I own every Ruby skin in Fortnite and the shadow variation popped up in my head after I posted the Ruby piece on Tuesday. So I had immediately had an idea to do a shadow variation. You're going to be getting this in everybody. Everybody who is a resident tier member and higher will be getting this in their art batch with steps included. I'm almost done. I'm still working on it. I'm going to be working on it a bit more today before I start Twitch tonight. Now, included in these two art batches is the monthly channel poll. The channel polls are coming back, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's voted. By the way, to all my channel members, I have to let every single person know, every single channel member know, because the poll will end tonight. You have until the end of the night to vote on who you want for this month's art poll. The theme is Valentine's Day gift to you. As you can see, my choices here. If you guys are a channel member, if you guys have not voted, go to my community tab, scroll down until you see the polls, and please cast your vote. As you can see from the polls right now, we have 13 votes. From what it looks like, you guys are all filthy degenerate lollies. I'm just kidding. But it looks like we have a clear winner. So it looks like we already have a clear winner. Whoever is in second, the second highest votes, that's going to be an exclusive sketch for all tiers. The winner of the channel poll will be for resident tier only, resident tier and higher. Second place will be an exclusive traditional ink sketch for all tiers. On top of that, winner of this month's poll will be a member exclusive time lapse video for all tiers. Got it? Are we clear? Are you keeping up? Is everybody keeping up? Remember, keep it up. Now, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do one more exclusive sketch, and that is going to be for the representative tiers and higher, which that leaves to be the final piece, which I will do a not safe for work piece for my highest tier ambassador members. And we've gotten 2 ambassador members today, which I have to thank you guys so much, because you guys are going that extra mile for me. I have to do the same for y'all. So I have to give every one of y'all a pat on the back. So you guys will be getting that in your batch. This is all in this month's art batch, which I will send out on March 3rd March 5th through the 7th. So you have until February 28th to join the channel and get this month's art batches if you opt in, if you want to opt in. Now, how do you get it? Now, the question is, how do you get the access to these month's batches? It's pretty simple. If you guys are new channel members and you want to get access to this month and future months' art batches, all you got to do is just contact me, send me a DM on Twitter, and I just need your email address to where I can send the batches. I send all... If you guys are channel members, I send all of my art batches through email. So I have it's through a Dropbox link, essentially. So you guys will be able to access all your rewards, full high resolution. I cannot stress that out. I'll post it on Twitter and other social medias, but it's usually at a low resolution. Channel members get the full high resolution drawings I do each month. You won't find that anywhere else. So, is it all clear? Are y'all clear now? Is it understandable?
Perfectly outlined.
Right. And are you guys looking forward to this month's Or if you guys are a channel member, are you looking forward to this month's batches? That's awesome. Now, just like I said, guys, if you want, I thank you for supporting the channel. I know people who do support, they just want to support the channel. I appreciate that. But if you guys want to because you guys went that extra mile for me, I want to do the same thing for you guys. So to all my channel members, if you want to receive the exclusive art each month, all you gotta do is just send me a DM me on Twitter with the email address, and I will have it on file. I'll have it on file because that's how I'll be sending all the rewards out. And just check. And by the way, guys, the January rewards, I'm going to be sending them out right after this show is over. I'm going to be prepping them, putting them together, and sending them out this evening. So if you join, just double check with me, make sure email addresses are correct, and I will be sending them out. Channel members, I'll be sending them out this evening, just before I start my Twitch show. So that gives me plenty of time to prep them and put them all together. And by the way, guys, with the inclusion of Mexican Iron Man, let me double check. I want to double check this before I leave. So I want to double check, and I want to say thank you everybody for getting me over to 1,300 subs. You guys are freaking amazing. To everybody who rejoined, and to all my new members who just joined: Ruben Christopher Haynes, Loki's More Than Mischief, Mexican Iron Man, and Adam Copeland. We're like 13 away from 50 channel members. Our goal is to get to 50 by the end of this year. And we're like 13 members away from 50. Listen, I can't thank y'all enough. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank y'all enough. You guys, I do this all for y'all, man. I do this for y'all. You know, let me go ahead and turn my camera on. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You guys hear me? Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I want to tell you all something right now. This right here, this tablet I'm using right now, this is all on y'all. You guys.
Muted, baby.
Come back, Mac.
Thank you. This is all because of y'all. The reason I'm doing this tablet right now, the reason I'm doing digital right now is all because of you guys. Your support means so much to me. And your support got me the confidence to be able to put all this together. I like to think that your super chats and everything that we got all led up to me doing this. So you guys, thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, everybody, for this incredible support. This means a lot. It really does. And the fact that I'm able to get back into doing digital again, and the fact that I'm able to learn this in fact that we're only a month in, and I'm able to pull stuff, and I'm able to get stuff out like this. But you're a guy. For the first time. For a long time. I don't draw guys that much, but I'm able to do stuff like this. You guys make this You guys made this happen. Just don't forget that. You guys are making this happen. So, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else I can really say right now. Other than that, I'm gonna have to move the sketch diary off to another week again until I can finally get some time to start drawing in the sketchbook again. I apologize. I deeply apologize for putting that off so long now. This is almost 2 months. Or it's just about 2 months since the last time I did a sketch diary video. But I owe it to you guys for that, and I thank y'all so much. And I'm going to try to get back on as soon as I can. I will let you guys know. Fingers crossed. Next Monday, I'll be back doing the Sketch Diary series again. I really don't know. I mean, thoughts, guys? I mean, I don't know what else I could say right now.
I think you covered it.
Yeah.
All right. So, other than that, guys, thank y'all for this incredible show. I know this was a long outro, but I have to make an outro like this just because I have a lot to information to give for you guys. And I don't like keeping anybody I don't like keeping you guys in the dark on stuff. So when it comes to the channel and such like that, I don't like keeping you guys in the dark. So that's what I do here. Other than that, I will be, check back with the community tab. I will post the feedback poll up real soon after the show is over. And then I'm going to go ahead and start prepping all the January rewards after this show is over. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for your emails. You guys should be getting it hopefully about 5 o'clock, about around 5:30 my time this evening, which will probably be 6, 7, 8 of your time. But just stay tuned, guys. Also, I advise everybody, if you guys don't see it, to all my channel members, if you don't see it in your inbox, it might check your junk folder. Because just double check there, but you should be getting it, and it should have the link to where you can get your rewards as well. So it's legit. It's legit. It's no spam or anything. Bruce and Mads can tell you right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is legit rewards here. You get high quality art from me. You won't get anywhere else. So, and stay tuned, guys, because I did pull up a poll asking one simple question. Patreon, subscribe star, or coffee? And I got a lot of votes. So watch this space. Down the line, I might open up another way that you guys can support me. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, get everything set up. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you, Bruce and Matt, as always, for being my co-host. And a huge, huge, huge special thank you to the one and only Mexican Iron Man. I will be sending this out. I'll send this over to him after the show is over as well. And I want to say thank you to all of my new channel members and all of my existing channel members. You guys are incredible. You guys are simply incredible. So, for Bruce, for Mads, and for Mike, I am Makini 90, artist, journeyman, and illustrator. And we thank you all for tuning in to Makini Live. And oh yeah, I'll see you guys on Twitch for episode 4 of Gran Turismo 7 Road to Victory. Guys, all I'm going to say is you guys got to tune in on Sundays because these Gran Turismo streams we do, they get as insane as how I am with Fortnite. Seriously. I even told Maz that she missed out on an intense stream last Sunday.
I know I did. I'm sorry about that.
No, I get into that Fortnite mode in Gran Turismo. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I will be next Sunday. I will be updating all of the member lists. So stay tuned for that. And I think next Sunday might be the season finale, but we'll see. All right, for Bruce, Mads, and for Mexican Iron Man, I am Makini 90, artist, journeyman, illustrator, and we thank you all for tuning in to Makini Live. And until next time, take care, much love, and as I always say, never stop drawing. Bye, guys. Oh, one more thing. The channel member list will be updated next week. The list will be updated next week. Bye, guys. Makini Live is a Makini Draws production. Makini 90, Mads Mamabear, and Bruce Lombardo will return next week at the same time.